Yo, what is up, everyone? Let me get to the comments real quick and see who is in the house right now. How's everyone's day going? I had college classes today, and then I was studying, and I kind of got lost track of time, so I'm like a minute or two late, and I do apologize for that. What's up, Manel? What's up, A7 Aquatics? How are you doing? What up, Jake? How's your day going? Do any fishing today? Do any fishing lately, man? What's up, Snags and Drags? How's it going? Snags and Drags is getting close to 290, and you know, right after that, 300. That's a big, it's a big milestone there. We'll have people sharing links here in a second. What up, Harrison? He said, "Here we go." How is it going, guys? I'm sure Harrison's link is already in my description. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, me and him go live together fairly often. We try to go at least once a week. He said, "I thought Sunfish King lost." You can't really lose a giveaway. There's nothing to lose in a giveaway. There's winners. There's not really losers. But there was somebody won. He had 24 hours to claim the prize or something, and they didn't claim it. And so Kentucky guy had picked a runner-up, and so I was the runner-up, which is awesome. Let's see. Yo, what up, Tips? Tips Icy, big supporter of the channel. How you doing today? His link should be in my description as well. He just donated recently to the channel, and all that money's going straight back to the channel. Trying to get a kayak, trying to get some better equipment, stuff like that. NKR said Sunfish King entered the building. Raid from Jeremy Albritton. That's what's up. Is Jeremy done streaming then? I was just in his stream. That's awesome. How are you doing, Ace Catfishing? If someone wants to share Ace Catfishing's link, that would be awesome. I'm assuming you got a channel, Ace. Thanks for heading over. We're actually going to be unboxing. I need to make sure Kentucky guy's here. If Kentucky guy's not here, I'll send him a text message real quick so he knows, when to join in. But we're gonna open this. I won this big old mystery tackle box. So the normal mystery tackle boxes that I unboxed, and I'm gonna be doing one of those pretty soon. I got two on the way. That's the difference in size. So it's taller and longer by a little bit, and thicker. So it's literally bigger. It's just got room for a whole lot more baits and a whole lot more awesomeness in there. Let's see. Likes and likes. I don't know what that means, but guys, make sure you're hitting the thumbs up on this video. We got some awesome name brand baits that we're going to be opening. I haven't really taken a good peek in there, so it's going to be awesome. So what the freak is up? Yeah, NKR is about to be at 600 hook sets. That's nuts, man. What up, Clayton? How are you doing? How is your day going? We're going to be opening some awesome bass baits today. Let's see. Kentucky guy's here. All right, so here's how it's going to go. And this Kentucky guy, someone share his link if you would. So the whole deal with this is, you guys can check out his channel. I'm going to be showing one of his videos here in a second. He does awesome giveaways. And he's also a good supporter of the channel and just an awesome dude. We plan on maybe doing some collabs or something this year if we can work it out. That'd be awesome. But I actually won a mystery tackle box that he's put. There's a lot of awesome stuff in here. So I'm really excited to pop that open and show you guys everything in there from his channel. And he's actually got an awesome giveaway. At 1,500 subscribers, he's at like, I don't know, somewhere between 1,100 and 1,200. When he gets to 1,500, he's giving away a kayak and a GoPro. So that's awesome. You guys got to check that out. But he also makes like really awesome content, catches nice bass and stuff like that. And I'll show a quick video to show what his channel is all about. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to share a link and let him come on here on the stream. He can answer a few questions. I got like 5 questions I'm going to ask him so you guys can find out a little more about his channel. We'll do that pretty quick and then get right to the unboxing. And if he has to go, that's fine. If he wants to stay for the unboxing, totally up to him. Really doesn't matter to me. So let's see who else is in here before we get right to this thing. Thank you guys for all coming in. Bait Shop Mafia on YouTube. That's you, Ace Catfishing? If someone could look up Bait Shop Mafia and share the link if they haven't already, that'd be awesome. We're all about trying to support each other and, helping each other grow and stuff like that. If there's people in here who might enjoy your content, let's get them over there and get them checking out your content. What up, Dixie? How's it going? We're going to be opening some nice baits today. Oh, guys, hold on a second. I realized that I was like, why does my camera not look as good? I didn't plug in my webcam, so it's like trash right now. Let me see if there's any way I can switch cameras, because that would be like really awesome if I could do that. Okay, I'm assuming that that looks better. I thought something looked different, but yeah, if you guys do live streams, webcams really make the quality look different. And since I'm gonna be doing like an unboxing here and showing some baits, I'd rather have the webcam be somewhat decent. So glad we got that figured out. Albert's not here today. How'd your guys' live stream end up going? I had to leave to get ready for this, but it was definitely interesting. What up, Mark? How's it going? Just hit 570 hook sets. Holy guac, he said. Congratulations, man. I like Monster Box video. We are definitely going to be opening a Monster Box here today. Hook sets ace. Hey, Jeremy, thank you for sharing links. That's fine if you got to pop in and out. That's what's up. This is Grippin' and Rippin' Fishin'. He said, I said Fishin'. Grippin' and Rippin' Fishin'. Go ahead and someone share that link. Awesome guy. I wouldn't mind maybe doing an interview of that channel sometime. They got good stuff going on. I'm getting behind in the chat. Sorry, guys. NKR's nickname is Cheeseburger. You're saying Kentucky guy now. Yes, Dixie. Kentucky guy. That's hilarious. YouTube took me off your channel, man. You mean YouTube like unsubbed or unhooked at you? YouTube's been getting crazy lately with all the rules and their random stuff they've been doing. Let's see. What up, Living In and Outdoors? I'm gonna get with you about some things here soon, as soon as I get less busy. But guys, check out Living In and Outdoors. Here in a second, we're going to talk all about Kentucky Guy's channel, and then we're gonna start opening some baits. Yes, how are you guys doing? Backyard boy, what is up? The boy in the backyard. Awesome channel over there as well. Deep frying some plastic worms for tonight's unboxing. Awesome, yeah. I'm guessing you're doing it in like cornmeal or whatever. Deep frying plastic worms. That sounds lovely. The name it looks better. Thank you. Yeah, I'm way behind in the chat, but yeah, I knew something was wrong. We got 21 people in the house, guys. Smash that like button if you want to see some awesome baits for some big bass. ATS, thank you. He said webcam is good. I really appreciate that. And then EDJ, if you guys haven't checked out EDJ's channel, I'm sure someone could share the link. EDJ is in the process of editing a mystery tackle box mother load unboxing for this Friday. I think that sounds really exciting. And this right here is going to be, I consider this a mother load because I can literally feel this thing is packed full of baits. This thing is absolutely packed full of baits. Hit the like button. Thank you. Where are you from, Sunfish King? So, I mean, right now I'm living just south of Kansas City, Missouri. So I live in Missouri. I was born in Maryland, Baltimore. I've lived when I was a little kid in like California, Virgin Islands, lived a couple different places. But for most of my life, I've lived in Missouri. So I guess you'd say I'm from Missouri. Kind of grew up here for the most part. Sunfish Assassin. Mo Creek, how's everybody doing? We're going to be opening some awesome baits tonight. That's the goal. Difficult for you to send links. No, that's fine. That's fine, Snags. You're going to have to make up for it next stream and send twice as many links. No, just joking. I'm totally joking. Talk to Ashton. He said he could do the interview this weekend. It's going to be funny because he's going to be roasting me the whole time. I won't let him roast you too hard, but yeah, that'd be hilarious. We'll see if we can do it this weekend. I got a lot of stuff planned, but yeah, if you guys can do it this weekend, I'll try to do it. What we're talking about, guys, is I'm going to be interviewing Backyard Boy TV and Ashton Basson here soon, and it's going to be awesome. So Kentucky Guy, thanks for being patient. We're going to get to it real soon. What up on the reel? I just want to say hi to everybody and see how everybody's doing tonight. And you know, we've given it. Now we're 10 minutes in. We've given people plenty of time to come in, smash that like button, everything like that. Make sure they hit that notification bell next to the subscribe button so that they know the next time I'm doing an unboxing, The next time I'm doing a giveaway, which guys, hint, hint, wink, wink, I'm doing a giveaway extremely soon. As soon as I get a couple days to put a little video together. Got some trivia coming out. Got some discussions. We do the Multispecies Weekly every week. I got a lot of awesome live stream stuff planned, live stream fishing, and then I've got footage that I need to edit from my trip I just went on, and then a bunch of days trout fishing, carp fishing. I caught the gar. I caught some bass, all types of stuff that I got to upload. Sunfish. So what I'm saying is hit that bell so you know when I'm coming out with new stuff. EDJ, we go a long way, don't we? Let's see. All right. So let's get right to it. Appreciate you guys. I really, really appreciate you guys. So Kentucky Guy, his link is in the description of this video. I'm almost positive. Super awesome dude. Thank you for this. He does awesome giveaways. Got a really, really big one going on. It's going to be announced at 1,500 subscribers, I believe. So what I'm going to do right here, I just got a notification that Sunfish King is live. That's a little bit late, guys. What I'm going to do right here is I'm going to share the screen, and I'm going to actually show you one of his videos so you can see what Kentucky Guy is all about. And then I'm going to share the link and have him come on and talk for as long as he wants to. And then we're going to get right to the baits after this video. So let's go ahead and share the screen for everybody. ATS Big Game says, "Hey people." Yeah, guys, talk to each other. Share your links with each other if you want to. I know if you're not a mod, you can't share links, but we got some cool mods in here to try to help everybody out. Just be patient with them. A7 Aquatics. Yeah, awesome people in here. And anybody who wants to, the awesomest thing you could do is share the link for this video with other people and say, hey, Sunfish King is about to unbox some awesome baits. Because, like, we got 14 people in here, which is totally fine with me. I got nothing wrong with that. But I would love to have 20, 25, 30 people in here for part of this thing, because the more people to see these awesome baits. And what we're going to do as we open each bait, there's going to be people of different skill levels and different knowledge levels as far as fishing, as far as bass fishing specifically and stuff like that in this live stream. So, and, fingers crossed we don't have any internet issues, because last night there was a storm and it was annoying. So if my face freezes or something, I'll be right back. Don't worry about that. But I'm going to, at each bait that I open, if it's something that I'm not super knowledgeable about, I will ask the people in the chat to say, oh, what would they trail it with? If it's a, jig or a chatterbait, like what trailer would they use? What type of line, what type of gear would they throw it with? How would they fish it? What time of year would they throw it? Like, really ask people if they've used it, the experiences they've had with the different baits and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to do. So it'd be cool to have, 20 plus people in here so they can all give their perspectives on stuff like that. But without further ado, I'm going to share the screen and yeah, so we can see what's up with this Kentucky Guy Fishing channel. Share screen, share screen. We're going to do a Chrome tab. We're going to share the audio, and here it is. So you guys can see that. That's the banner. Pretty awesome. KGF for Kentucky Guy Fishing. And it's, spelled KY Guy Fishing right there. The K, the G, and the F are capital if you guys are typing it in to search for it. But I'm sure people can share the link. I'll share the link real quick to the channel too. I'm sure everybody is. Paste. I saw Off the Hook link. Is Off the Hook in here? If I didn't say hi to Ted, if Ted's in here, what's up, man? I didn't see him. And then, hey, KC Fish Page, you said that green hat's nice. Thanks, man. I'm actually sold out of the green ones, and they stopped making the green ones, but I'm going to talk to some different companies and see what I can do. I appreciate it. Anybody who doesn't know, my email's in the description, and I'm selling the pink hats, I'm selling the green ones, I'm selling the orange hats, and then probably would become my personal favorite is the navy blue ones, which are super clean. Tons of stickers for sale, just to show a couple. And I got more merch on the way as well. But this is Kentucky Guy. That's his little logo right there. That's his banner. And we're going to play his pre-spawn bass video, and then we're going to let him come on here and talk for a minute. So let me know if the volume's good, if you can hear everything and everything like that. We're going to play this pre-spawn bass video. It's a pretty awesome video. It's called Pre-Spawn Feeding Frenzy. And right before I play it, let's just click his about so you guys can see a little more about his channel. He just joined in December of 2020, and he's already got almost 1,200 subscribers, which is awesome. That's just, like, he's just been grinding really hard. He deserves it. So he says he's a bearded guy who loves fishing, family, beer, in America. Most of us can relate to that, I'm sure. I have always had a love for fishing and the outdoors. Wasn't enough. He wants to add the curveball of filming every moment while on the water so other people can enjoy it as much as he does. He's not only going to film fishing, but also different challenges, product reviews, tips, and tactics. So, guys, make sure to go subscribe to his channel or check out his videos so you can see all that awesome stuff that he's done and that he's going to continue to do. So follow him on his adventures and his occasional chaotic moments. And then here is, I wonder if I can copy and paste this into the chat. I'll try. Here's all his social medias. I'll put them in the chat. Paste. And I'll check the chat and see if anybody's saying anything. Yo, mods, if you put a link, I HOOKSET them if I haven't already. I think I have most of them by now. Yeah, the mods are trying. Thanks, Mo Creek. Thanks, everybody, for the support and everything. Sunfish King chugging the monsters. Yeah, don't do that. I don't recommend, like, yes, I have been going crazy on them lately, and I'm going to start slowing down. I only have 2 in here tonight. Last night, I drank 4 monsters during my live stream. I can't keep that up. I will have a heart attack in one of these things. So I need to have, like, a water and then some monsters, because the monsters do help me keep awake. But then lately I've been getting a super dry throat when I talk too much or talk too fast, which is all I do is talk too much and talk too fast. And if I don't have water in here, I just drink something to keep my throat wet, to keep it from being dry and being hard to talk. And so I'll just chug monsters. But I'm not endorsing, especially for you kids who are below 18. Don't think, oh, Sunfish King, he's got an awesome channel and he does awesome live streams and he chugs monsters all the time. I'm not trying to I'm not a Monster sponsor. I'm not sponsored by Monster. I'm not endorsing them or anything like that. Don't chug 4 monsters during a live stream. You could very well die. He says as he drinks more monster. Let's see. That's cool. NKR said him and EDJ have known each other since they each had 10 hook sets. That is awesome. And me and you, NKR, have known each other since I had 80 or something like that. Not very many. Some of you guys I've known before I even had a channel for sure. Let's see. Reef Robber, what is up? What up, Off the Hook? Off the Hook Outdoors is sponsoring this live stream right here, guys. That much monster ain't good for the body or the wallet. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, guys. I agree with that. I shouldn't have drank 4 last night. I did do a 6+ hour live stream, but I should have some, some nice tea or something like that. Something with caffeine that's not going to kill you. Backyard Boys know me since 90 hook sets. Since you had 90? Because I'm pretty sure I knew your channel before I even had a YouTube. I could be wrong, though. I got my YouTube channel in November is when I started making videos. But it's the same account I had since 2016 when I wasn't making videos. So it says that I've had it since 2016. Anyway, guys, let's get to this video so we're not just talking. I just want to get to everybody's comments and stuff like that. That's my thing. Oh, he's got community tab. That's what's up. That's what you get when you get 1,000 subscribers. So let's go home. Pre-spawn feeding frenzy. Who's ready for it? H2O. Yeah, water's awesome. I definitely need some water in here. Some good ice water. I usually have one in here. He said since I had 90? Oh, okay. I guess I didn't know you since before that. Okay, that's fine. I hate Monster. I threw up when I drink when it bounced off the walls. NKR, that's because you don't need... I think we can all agree NKR does not need energy drinks. You got enough energy just naturally, man. Looks great, buddy. All right, let's do it. Pre-spawn feeding frenzy, guys. Can I pause it? The only reason why I'm pausing is because on my screen, and of course it's going to start freaking out when I say that. On my screen, I've got part of the screen hanging off so that I can't control the play button. I can't control anything. So we're going to do it right here, and we're going to restart it for my man. And Nick, I'll share the link at the end of this for you. ATS needs an energy drink right now. I would share one with you, but we haven't developed that far in technology yet. There's not an app for that yet. But as soon as I can, yeah. So let's get right to it, guys. Full screen it. What up, Sammy Jasper? How's it going? Mo Creek said NKR needs an energy drink like he needs another pork steak. Apparently, Mo Creek doesn't need another pork steak because NKR does not need another energy drink. Gatorade's enough for you. Gatorade's good stuff though. As long as you understand water is the best. Anyway, guys, this is Kentucky Guy pre-spawn bass video. We're gonna bring him on here for 5 questions, and we're gonna start opening this awesome package full of baits right here. Let's do it. Straight to the point. What up? How's it going?
How's it going there? No, it's not. Definitely not. All right, everybody, we're back today.
That hook set was a lot, LOL. Trying to snatch him out the pond. Yeah, that's what that beginning was. He's real about his stuff. He's not gonna sit there and like go fish for 12 different days wearing the same outfit so he can edit a video to, you know, be fake like some people are. Try to make it look like he's catching nothing but monsters. He catches dinks. He catches big fish. He'll put them all on there. He doesn't care. But yeah, I think he was just trying to be a little comical at the beginning there, and I love his stuff. It's really funny. You see the way he was looking at the camera there too after he said that. I think it was hilarious.
Today, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet because
I do the same thing.
Nobody really likes the intros. All I'm really gonna say is make sure if you're new to the channel and just browsing, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like and comment. But with that being said, remember I've got the huge giveaway going on right now.
The no look.
We're gonna jump right into it, guys.
He looks at the camera while he hook sets it. He goes right at the camera.
These fish are just, oh gosh. Got another one.
Nice.
Up there.
I do the same thing.
These fish are pushed up real shallow right now. They're getting ready to start their bedding. But
I like this guy. He's straight to the point. That's what I'm saying.
Come on there.
I think that's the Lose American Hero.
First cast.
There.
Hooked up on one. It came off. I lost it probably 20 feet away from the bank. But second cast, threw right back same spot. Hooked up with this little guy. I'm throwing a 3.3 inch saucy swimmer.
Pretty sure it's this
Texas Rick style
combo right here.
Just slow rolling it across this grass bed, and all these fish are pushed up real shallow right now. They're getting ready to start their spawn cycle, but they're definitely chasing the bait fish right now, and that's what I figured I'd throw today. So it worked out. Can't complain too much. I know it ain't huge, but it is what it is.
All right, guys. Oh, I'd be happy to just be catching them, here, especially after the winter. Let me know, Casey Fish Page. Have you been up to? And I think I saw a picture of you somewhat recently. Let me know if you've been up to the Kansas River or the Call, whatever you call it, recently to catch any catfish. Because I'm thinking about going up there pretty soon. Check it out.
Man, there's all kinds of little turtles. I know it's windy. I apologize. I'm sorry. I should probably get the camera that way it doesn't fall over again.
Your wind doesn't sound like the GoPros. GoPros pick up the wind bad. That poor fish just getting flopped all over it.
He's out, man. I'm waiting for old Frank to come up and grab a hold of it.
This bait was kind of tearing it up that day, though. I'll be honest. Backyard Boy loves his American Hero. It's my first and only bait caster, guys.
Come on now.
I'm that new to fishing to where I only have one bait caster. And I thought it'd be a good all-around, but I didn't even buy it. My boss bought it for me.
Gotcha. Oh, you son of a gun.
Son of a gun. Spit him.
Oh, you're still in there.
Must not be a huge one. That's hilarious. He said, you
Same
son of a gun.
Last one.
HOOKSET, Kentucky Guy Fishing.
Same
Awesome.
size.
Awesome.
It's another little guy.
You're a Shimano guy. I'm not a brand anything. I just whatever works, whatever's good combo.
And they're so little. You're not even really You're not even really
Son of a
feeling it that well.
gun. He had the fish too.
Man, they've already tore up this swim bait.
That's nice, NKR. I don't know how many zeros that is or what
There's
number that would be. Let's just say it's 1 billion. He deserves 1 billion HOOKSET. Yeah.
Oh.
Did you guys see that? I don't know if I can go back just like a couple seconds. Look how this thing swims in the water right here. It looks really nice. So, I mean, I don't blame those fish. If I were a fish, I'd kill that thing.
But man, that thing.
Sunfish Assassin, what up?
Through the water.
I got 3 different lose combos. 2 spinning, and then the American Hero, the one that he's throwing.
5-pounder.
5-pounder.
I'm gonna keep this behind my back.
What up, Harrison?
We got our 5-pounder. We hooked up. I threw that 3.3-inch saucy swimmer over next to those sticks, slow rolling it right across that grass. Just real slow. Can't go fast right now. But got the biggest bite of the day. Man, he come up out of that grass and just engulfed that saucy swimmer. Man, my arm's starting to hurt right now holding it behind me. Man, he hit. Bam! 5-pounder right there.
Monster.
All day. 5 pounds.
Easy a 5.
No, seriously. I've never want to complain about catching dinks. And my channel's all about the struggles and real life situations. People are going to catch dinks. You got to weed through those to catch the big ones.
Look at that chunk. I catch dinks all the time, bro. Sunfish Assassin's laughing. It's funny,
just
bro.
Big one after big one after big one. Yeah, it's entertaining.
Kentucky guy saying poor fish. It has been out of the water for like a minute and a half. Besides that, though,
it's fun to watch.
It's a bass. It'll be all right.
They don't show you the real issues with fishing, because you don't catch these. Everybody is. It's part of it. But we're gonna get this guy back in there. Catch some more. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
I'm literally keeping it.
And here said, anyone here like Willie Nelson?
I mean, foot below the surface.
Yes, I'm sure most people here like Willie Nelson. If you're American,
3 foot deep, anyways. But that's where I'm keeping it at. And they seem to be loving it.
Shimano is so expensive. I don't have anything Shimano, but I know they make good stuff.
So if they're hitting it, I'll keep on throwing it. Because eventually I will weed through these.
That's random, NKR. NKR tends to be pretty random sometimes.
I'm going to catch a freaking Hogzilla.
Hogzilla.
They seem to really be sitting out here in the middle. Like right now.
Smash.
Come on now. Come up there, little guy. Come on. Come up there.
Of course. Okay.
And he has
NKR, you are far from drinking age. Joshua.
I need a fish tank.
Oh, shoot.
I'm in a tank.
Joshua. Oh, shoot.
Man, these guys are. They're hitting like there's something right now.
Joshua said,
like there's somebody.
PB 7.5. That's bigger than mine. I need some Mountain Dew.
There's one. There's one. No, it's not any better. Woo! Man, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Where's my hook first?
Mountain shit.
Oh, he swapped at it. Got it inside of the mouth.
I wish we had big bass or good bass fishing in general.
Get that over there. Look at this little guy. Look at that belly.
Sounds like an excuse, backyard boy.
He thinks he's something. He thought he was somebody. On my way here, I was thinking.
I like Lou's reels, but not their rods. Oh, Lou's rods are
After I
awesome.
watched.
I like Lou's rods and
I need to
Lou's
fix
spinning
this.
reels. I mean, Lou's bait casting reels. I'm
After
not
I
a
watched
huge fan of
Sunfish
their spinning reels.
King's live stream, and
Oh, look,
I
did you
can't
hear
remember
that?
who it was.
Hold on. I'm being a fool and talking over him. Listen to what he just said. He said he watched whose live stream?
After I watched Sunfish King's live stream, and I can't remember who it was. It was his last guest.
Sleepy Hollow.
Hang on. Dude lives in Lexington, Kentucky.
I love
He's not
Lou's
far
too.
from me. Hang on, I'm pulling up YouTube right now.
Everyone, smash that like if you haven't. If not for me, do it for Kentucky Guy, please. NKR. It's a lot of emojis, man.
It was his live stream with Sleepy Hollow Fishing. So I already knew this before, but he reiterated it into my mind, which was very good. And he made some huge key points. Whenever you're not catching this time of year, so normally I throw chatterbaits, a little bit bigger swim baits. He made the point to minimize the size in which you're using. You're going to catch more fish, get more bites.
He's talking about like cold water fishing, you know, smaller, go smaller baits, downsize, go a little slower with your retrieve, stuff like that. You're going to get more bites, you're going to catch more fish. And now it's getting warmer, so it's not going to apply as much, but definitely, you know, a month ago, a couple weeks ago, around here, and probably in warmer places, probably even longer ago than that, that definitely was the case. We got 22 people in here. That's awesome. If anybody wants to share this out, try to get like 25 people. That would be so cool. We're about to, once this video is over, going to have Kentucky Guy come on, have him answer a few questions, and we're going to open. I can already tell that there's some awesome baits in this thing. And we're going to open it all, show you guys everything in there, and talk about them too. So, thank you guys for being in here. Let's see if he's going to catch any more Hogzillas in this video, any more 5-pounders. Love soft swim baits like Kitech, Biospawn, etc. Says, that's what Harrison says. Is he fishing a farm pond? I don't know what that is. Where are you fishing, Kentucky Guy? Is that a public pond, public lake, private pond? What is that? Let us know.
It's a fact. It's facts, Jack. But so on my way here, I was thinking about that live stream. And
it would not be funny if there's a bottle of ketchup in the mystery tackle box. Where do you get this stuff from, backyard boy? What up, Kelly O'Neill? How you doing? How is your day going? We're about to watch Kentucky Guy catch a couple more bass here, I believe. Then we're going to open some awesome baits after we find out a little bit more about his channel.
And by the way,
24 people. Thank you guys for sharing this out.
Sunfish King, so
that's awesome. Smash that like button.
But
and what he was just saying, he you know, even someone who's been fishing, you know, for a while and knows what they're doing, like him, all the way to someone who's been fishing for a week and has no idea what they're doing. Come in my live streams. I'm not saying that I'm an expert. I'm saying that I have an awesome community here of people who I've got people in the comments right now. You people, members of the Sunfish Squad, who know about bass fishing, who know about catfishing. I know a lot about trout fishing and catching sunfish. Some of you guys do as well. So people can come in here with questions, and we've helped a lot of people out, whether it's advice with their YouTube channels, whether it's advice for filming, whether it's, you know, advice for fishing for whatever types of species. That's one of the awesomest things about these live streams. We get a lot of people in here sharing tips and tricks with each other and helping each other out. So we don't have to, you know, spend years to get as experience as someone else did. We could just learn from someone who did spend years getting experience. So I'm all about learning and stuff like that. Great community, says straight to the point. Yeah, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn. It's more like I'm more saying thank you guys for just being so awesome and coming in here even when, you know, could be doing something else, watching these live streams, having awesome conversations. And then when we do have questions in here that I know the answer to, I love being able to help. When we have questions in here that I'm not, you know, an expert on, like especially bass fishing and stuff like that, I'm not the biggest expert on bass fishing. Got a lot of you guys to help people out, and I appreciate you guys contributing to the conversation and stuff like that. Living in and outdoors, I was just going to say, you guys got a live happening really soon. I just got the notification about that. After this, I'm going to be going to bed early. I'm going to end this. I'm going to try to end this around 10. It is 8 right now, my time. So we'll go for about 2 hours unboxing stuff. But I have a test early in the morning. I got a lot to do tomorrow. So I'm not going to go super late tonight. Yo, thank you, Casey Fish Page. And I'm totally not a cocky dude. I'm pretty humble. I'm not sitting here trying to say, yeah, the Sunfish Squad's awesome, because I'm like trying to toot my own horn. When I say Sunfish Squad, it is you guys. Like, you guys are so freaking cool. The more subscribers I get, the more viewership I get, the more I can get more people in here. And I don't do this stuff for the watch hours. It's the people who do this stuff just for the watch hours and the likes and the subscribers that they don't end up doing very well, because they don't offer very much. And I try to offer, you know, like a community where people can learn stuff and people can share their knowledge with each other. And then I try to at least keep it entertaining. That's why I do the trivia nights. I do the movie nights. I do stuff like that. So let's get right back to the video. But I just wanted to make sure to address the people in the chat. What up, Ashton? So Ashton Basson and Backyard Boy TV, I'm going to be interviewing them maybe this weekend. I'm going to talk with them a little more, text them, see what's up. But they're both younger YouTubers. Ashton Basson, I don't know if he would describe himself as a bass fisherman or if he would describe himself as a multi-species fisherman, but I would definitely say that Backyard Boy is a multi-species fisherman. So they're awesome guys. They got really awesome channels, so you can find out more about their stuff coming up very soon in an interview. And I'll also be interviewing Living In and Outdoors. If you guys know who Self-Made is, he's a pretty good friend of mine. I'm going to be interviewing him soon. So got a lot of awesome stuff coming up. Harrison is 13 away from 400. Dude, that's awesome. That's crazy. He's going to hit 400 subscriber HOOKSETs. But yeah, that's a really big milestone, man. 400 is... You know you got a solid channel when you got 400. And you've been doing it for a while. He said, stay tuned for his Florida series dropping soon. And I'm sorry I didn't share that. I shared it like 15 times last live stream. But yeah, guys, I hope when I have awesome stuff coming out that you guys will help me share it and let people know. Because a lot of times that notification bell doesn't work for everybody. But yeah, guys. He was catching, I don't want to give anything away, but he was catching peacock bass. He's catching nice bass, stuff like that. So go check out his Florida series as it comes out. He's already got at least one short that's come out so far. So that's a pond. And Kentucky guy said it has bad genetics. And I know what he means. Like, every fish he was catching was kind of small. It's not like one of those ponds just stacked with monsters. But it's fish, and they're biting, and they're, you know, it looks fun. It looks like a good time out there. I wouldn't be complaining. And he's catching them too. He found out what's working, and he's doing pretty good. Got to go eat dinner. Definitely come back when you go live again. All right, man. I'm trying to go live this weekend at least once or twice, and then I got a lot of live stream planned soon. I got trivia planned. I got reacting to some videos planned. I got interviews, like I said. I want to go live and unbox some of the baits that I got from Ted with Off the Hook Outdoors. I got a whole package of baits to unbox that they actually poured their own soft plastics. I'm going to show you guys some of those. So that'll be coming up very soon. Backyard Boy, the Sunfish Squad is so awesome. Everyone can come ask for tips and advice, help grow your channel, and everyone here are truly good people. The community is fire. Thanks, man. What up, Snags and Drags? Is it bad genetics or overstocked? Yeah, sometimes you just need to pull some dang fish out, but it could be either one. Yeah, Snags. Like I said, we're going to get you to 300 soon. I can't, like, get you to 300 tonight, or, like, I can't, like, you know, do anything like making miracles happen. But just keep doing what you're doing. Keep coming out with awesome content. You've been catching some nice bass and stuff lately, and trout and everything. So pretty soon we'll get you, and it'll happen during one of my live streams. I almost guarantee it. We'll get you to 300. I love it when people hit some milestone in the middle of my live streams. Like, Two Stands hit 600 in one of my live streams. Boss Basson hit 800, I think it was, in one of my live streams. So freaking awesome. Can't answer that fully, Mo Creek. I've only been fishing around there for a week now. That's all. They all have worms, though. Yeah. Is Kentucky Guy Fishing having a live stream after this? I don't think so. Not that I know of, but I'm going to bring him on here to talk here in a minute if I can ever shut my mouth and play the rest of this dang video. But we were talking about that stuff. What, Snags? All right, we're going to keep this going. I like the Guggen wristband.
I know there's a ton of little fish here.
Me too, Ashton.
And I'm going to have to weed through them to get.
No matter how busy I am, Ashton, I can make time to go fishing and filming, whether it's 30 minutes between, because I got a car. It's a little different once you get your own car. I'm the type of dude that if there's 20 minutes left in the day of light, I am going out there and trying to fish and, get a little bit of filming in. My thing's been editing because I don't edit quickly, and I have not had time to edit lately. And my channel would be growing even at a better rate if I could consistently put out good content as far as recorded videos. These live streams would be great. I've been putting out a couple little short videos, but I just need time to edit. I got a lot of stuff on my laptop that I just need to come out with, and it'll be out soon. I'm going to get some free time soon, guaranteed. But it sounds like everybody's kind of busy right now. And then everybody's struggling with money right now, too, which is another thing. Totally different subject and stuff like that. But these are all things that affect people with channels and smaller YouTubers who don't have a lot of these resources as far as time and money and stuff like that. So it's definitely a struggle, but it's a marathon, not a sprint. So just keep doing what you can. Never do with your YouTube channel. Never try to overdo it and make it so that you can't do your other responsibilities and stuff like that. Just do what you can, and just try to be real with your viewers and let them know. I'm not gonna be coming out with something every day, but when I do come out with something, it's gonna be quality. It's gonna be something that I hope you enjoy, stuff like that.
Get that big guy.
Because I've been really busy lately,
so
but I'm still making time to do these live streams and stuff.
I'm gonna minimize my bait size. And boy, Sleepy Hollow, I'll tell you right now.
Snag said I can edit pretty quick. Yeah, your stuff's pretty good. It's really I can't reiterate it enough. It's not about editing quick. It's all about the best you can edit. I know that editing takes a long time, and I don't try to be quick because there's literally no benefit to trying to edit quick. Is my thing. Everyone has their own way of doing it, but I think the best thing that you can do is the more time you spend with editing and reviewing your stuff, the better. And I'm not saying that to you, Snags. I'm saying that to everybody. I have this dang movie, if anyone wants to do a movie, it's a lot harder than it seems. Yeah, dude. He's editing for a full-length movie. That sounds nuts. I wish everyone who fishes small ponds like this, they get overrun with bass. Keep the dinks under 12 inches, depending on size of the bass, have opportunities to get bigger. Yeah, I don't. Sunfish Assassin, you probably agree with me. A lot of these conservation departments, and some of the smaller ponds are private, so it doesn't matter. A lot of the conservation departments, their rules are backwards. They're like, oh, you can't keep a bass unless it's 15 inches or more, and it's like, wouldn't you rather keep a couple small bass that are, just taken away from the population and keeping it one of the giant ones that's going to become a lunker one day? I don't know. It just seems kind of backwards to me. They should keep the limits as far as numbers. Don't let people keep more than 3, 4, 6, whatever it is at each water per day or per whatever. But I don't think that you should make someone keep the big ones. It's just kind of crazy to me. But yeah, a little bit of management and keeping fish isn't the worst thing in the world. A lot of people don't understand that. I'm not into keeping a lot of bass out of public waters, but if people aren't keeping some small bass out of overpopulated waters, a lot of times conservation departments are doing that themselves. If they're not, you're going to get stunting. Have you posted it yet? Posted what yet, Snacks? Takes you 4 hours to edit a 12-minute video. Yeah, I'm about the same, Kentucky guy, and your stuff is really good, and it shows. So I don't know. There's something to be said for spending your time with editing. And some people can't edit quicker. I know that. It's just the more you can review it and spend more time editing, the better. Because if you watch, there's these videos on YouTube you go watch where it's like, I paid a company this much money to edit my pizza commercial or something. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. But it'll show some guy made a little commercial and filmed it. He takes the exact same footage and sends it to a professional editor. and has them edit it. And I can show you guys, here's the best example I can show you guys. If I edited my next video that I film, it would be pretty good. If I sent that same footage to my cousin who goes to film school and professionally edits and stuff like that, he could make that same exact footage, no different. He's like, not him filming, the same footage. He could make it like so much better in the final product because your editing can add to your footage or it can take away from your footage. And, you know, I'd say that my editing adds, you know, to my footage, but not as much as if I had some professional editor in there doing some awesome stuff. So there's no limits to how much you can improve with it's just how much you want to improve with your filming, with your editing, with your fishing. It's like that with anything in life. The more time you spend and the more efficiently you practice with anything, the better you'll get. What up, Funkin' CT? Kentucky guy, you have to message the kid before 8 p.m. tomorrow. What are you talking about? Oh, someone won something? I was a Fishbrain Karen once. Oh! My nanny and me just talked Sunfish King, and she said this summer we are doing some, wait for it, catching cooks on his channel. He's never ate fish. That's awesome, man. I'm going to definitely be doing some catching cooks. Catching cooks are really, really popular on YouTube for sure. The Funkin' CT, what did I win? He won something. It's like that in Utah per day. 2 per day, no size limit. That's awesome. When will they say the winners of the Go? So the Kayaking GoPro, that's a Kentucky Guys giveaway. And so that's a 1,500 subscriber thing. He is at, I don't want to close the video, but he's at 1,130, I believe, right now. So when he hits the 1,500, sometime around there, he'll announce it. And he can tell you more about that. I'm going to have him come on here in a few minutes if we can ever get through this video. What up, Joe Dale? That's Joe Bass King, Kansas from Fishbrain. I'll share his Fishbrain name. You guys, if you have a Fishbrain, you should definitely go check out Joe Bass King, Kansas. And Joe, let me know if you're going to continue to use FishAngler or if you're just going to stick with Fishbrain, because it seems like you're just probably going to stick with Fishbrain. If you want me to share your FishAngler account, I can. It's one of those things, though, that a lot of people don't like to get into 2 different apps and stuff like that. But if you want to, I got no problem sharing that link as well. But it's Joe Bass King KS, like Joe Bass King, Kansas. Awesome guy. Some of the best posts on the app, for real. And me and him need to go fishing again soon. I've seen that pizza video. Yeah, it pops up in my recommended all the time. You know what I'm talking about, snags and drags. How the editing of the same footage can make it look so much better. I'm going to make a Fishbrain group called Last Cast Liars. Oh, people who say this is the last cast, but they're actually lying. Yeah, that's me. 618 Fishing is an awesome example of great editing. Yeah, guys, write that down if you got a YouTube channel and you're looking for advice or you're looking to try to improve. I recommend anyone who has a YouTube channel, go and watch people who have not many subscribers. Go watch people who have a lot of subscribers. See what you like, see what you don't like. Just, it can never hurt to watch a lot of examples of other people's editing, other people's ideas, stuff like that. But it's 618 Fishing. And I've heard a lot of people say that 618 Fishing has good editing. And I can't remember off the top of my head if I can pinpoint exactly, you know, what that channel is and whether I'm subscribed and stuff like that. So I'll have to make sure. Hobbs channel on Instagram. It's hard to do multiple social media accounts. Yeah, I know. I got Fishbrain, Facebook, Instagram, FishAngler, and YouTube. And it is, I'm sure you've noticed that my Fishbrain posts have been going way down lately as far as posting fish and stuff like that. It's not because I've been catching less fish, it's just because I haven't had time to post them. Okay, old guy question. What is a Fishbrain? Okay, so Fishbrain is an app. Like, you know, Instagram, Facebook, it's a social media, but it's only fishing. There's nothing else. It's just literally fishing. You post your catches, stuff like that. So if you go on your phone and get a Fishbrain account and you follow sunfish.king, sunfish.king, I will help you out. I'll share you out if you want to, you know, get some followers, stuff like that. But it's just if you're interested. It's got the whole weather and fishing report and, you know, all that stuff that a normal fishing app has, but there's a social media aspect too where you can post your stuff, people can comment on it, there's groups, met a lot of cool people there. If it wasn't for Fishbrain, I probably wouldn't have met Joseph Dale here in the comments, who's an awesome guy. He said, "Yes, we do, bro. Yeah, we gotta go fishing here soon. Me, you, and Win need to go fishing soon." And he said that to me recently in a text, but then he gave me a couple options for days, and I couldn't do any of them, unfortunately. I'm just real busy, and he's super busy too. He said he canceled on you the other day. But yeah, me, you, and him need to go fishing. He said he's got some spots he wants to take us to, which, I mean, neither of us are going to complain about that. He's got some awesome spots for sure. The Fishbrain Karens explode. Yeah, like Ashton Basson. All right. Play the rest of this real quick.
It's working.
It's working, like you said. It's been working all day. Is that a Saturn, bro? I think NKR usually like Filmora Go or something.
Let's go with the 3.
Later, Casey Fish page, guys.
Change it up a little bit.
Follow the Casey Fish page on Fishbrain if you got a Fishbrain. Do me a favor. Great job as always. Let me know on your hats. On my hats, what do you mean? Like you're looking to purchase one? Would you be interested in like trading a hat or something? You still have those hats, the ones that Joe wears, because those hats were cool. The one that he wears. If you're interested in doing something like that, just DM me on Fishbrain and we'll talk about it. I give you my number or my email or whatever. We'll talk about it. What up, Ryan B? That's Ryan Bright smashing that bass. Did you ever send that bait that you painted up in that video? That's one thing I haven't got yet. It's the Fish Mobile. That thing was looking sweet though. Has my editing got better? Yeah, and you've been doing a lot more like fishing videos and stuff too. So your content's been just getting better in general. Kentucky guy, he said you were the one person that really helped him out. Well deserved, I guess. Are you talking about me who helped him out? I hope so. I've been trying to help a lot of people out, but we've been all helping each other out. No, sorry, I've been busy. I promise I'll have it sent by Friday. No, I just didn't know. I wasn't like getting impatient at all. I wanted to make sure that you didn't send it and something happened. Like some mailman saw that and went, "That's the most beautiful bait I've ever seen." That's like, you know what I mean? Stole the thing. But if you haven't sent it out, then that's perfect. That's why I haven't gotten it yet. So I'm in no rush at all. I'll probably make a little video or something when it does come. I don't know. I'll do something though, just to shout you out even more. But I appreciate that, guys. I don't know how I can share a link. If someone can find smashing that bass, I'll put it's smashing in the comments. Smashing space that bass. And go look for the bait that he painted. It's probably one of his most recent videos, if not the most recent video of him painting a bait for me. If someone can share the link for that, that'd be awesome. He painted an awesome bait that I custom picked the colors and stuff. He did a great job on it. But I didn't share his link, but I shared his channel name. InShot. He uses InShot and other apps to film. He's one of the. He films on his phone. He doesn't have a computer to use to film. I film on my laptop. I don't want to even try to, or not film, edit. Sorry, I edit on my laptop. I don't even want to try to edit on the phone. Everyone's different with those type of things.
Is a little better than the Guggen products, but
guys, if you don't know how to rig these things, that's how. Just look how he's doing it right there. Do you use iMovie at all? I don't think NKR has a iPhone. Do you if you don't have an iPhone, then he might. But if you don't have an iPhone, if you have an Android, then an iMovie costs money. Thanks, man. It is not lost. No, that's good, man. That bait is a beauty. What up, Hobbs Outdoors? NKR said Sunfish King. Let me click this and get this up there. My man NKR Fishing and Outdoors said Sunfish King, I've got a surprise for you in the channel. That's what's up. I love surprises, man. There's Hobbs Outdoors popped on to say Kentucky Guy Fishing. So this whole, all right, I love this community. This fishing and outdoors community, this live stream community is so awesome. Hobbs said, Kentucky Guy Fishing, you won my giveaway. This whole video is about me, about like, if I can ever get done freaking talking, is about me about to unbox a giveaway that I won from Kentucky Guy. And then just to show you that, like, you give a little, you get a little. Karma might literally be real. I won that from him because he's giving away awesome stuff. He just won a giveaway from Hobbs Outdoors. That's awesome. I don't know what your giveaway was, Hobbs. I don't know if I entered or not. I enter so many giveaways, it's hard to keep track anymore. Nothing personal. But yeah, let us know what he won. You know, I'm curious. Let the people know what he won in the giveaway. And Kentucky Guy, I'm gonna share the link here in like 3 minutes and let you on here. I don't want to, keep you too long or anything like that. It's been, I've already let this thing drag on for way too long. We're almost an hour in. Hobbs Outdoors. How's it going, Hobbs? That's crazy. He said, I'll message you after this, Hobbs. That's awesome, though. All right, let's play the rest of this real quick, and then let Kentucky Guy come on here and talk, and then we're going to unbox these baits, guys.
They got a very distinct.
It's 8:30 my time, and I don't want this thing to go too much past 10. I want to try to end it by 10. So this whole thing needs to be, and to get all these unboxed, 5 questions asked to Kentucky Guy, and the rest of this video played in an hour and a half, if possible. That's the goal. We'll see if we can do it. Thank you guys for all being here. Hit that like button if you haven't. If not for me, for all the members of the Sunfish Squad, for Kentucky Guy, we really appreciate the support.
Distinct smell and flavor, which I haven't tasted it, so I don't know about the flavor for sure. But if it tastes anything like it smells, candy.
Oh, nice. Nice, man.
Man, I feel like I can catch this.
Thanks, Funk, for hooking it up. He told Hobbs that we were in here. So Hobbs came over. If someone wants to share Hobbs Outdoors link, that'd be cool. So Kentucky Guy from Hobbs Outdoors won a Rapala Husky jerkbait. That's awesome. And a pack of his favorite color tubes. So won some free baits. That's really cool. Snags and Drags said tubes are great. I will hook set you, Hobbs. And hook set means subscribe. So that's what's up. Yeah, the fucking CT actually did. Placement of the buttons for my style of fishing. 9:30 your time. Okay, so you're in Eastern. We got people from all different times here. But thanks for being in here, Joshua. I appreciate everybody who's in here. It's super cool. Let's get right back to it. There's Hobbs' link. Snags and Drags shared it. Thanks, Snags. I just made Snags a moderator, and he's already being an awesome, awesome moderator.
This one a freaking mile.
You guys rock. In case you didn't know. Sunfish King, the surprise starts with M. Is it a mule? A live mule? You're going to send a mule to my house? I can use it to carry all my fishing gear with me on my fishing trips.
Man,
I shall name him Patrick.
You would think with the bellies like these? Do you think?
You're not wrong, man. He said the genetics are all messed up in that pond. The fish are small, and then they just got these chunky bellies. Like, do you think any of that eating would ever transfer to like them actually growing in size, or just the fattest, smallest fish?
I think, really, all jokes aside, and I know a lot of people ain't fond of this, but moving a lot of these fish, I need to come here with a cooler and aerator.
Thanks, Hobbs Outdoors. For future reference, we try to say hook set instead of sub because really recently YouTube made the word sub to where if people keep saying it in a live stream, they'll stop like making the live stream show up for other people because they think that people are spamming or trying to just do sub for subs. So it's really weird. So I have this rule where I try to keep people to say hook set instead of sub. But you didn't know, you're fine. But I was just for future reference. But thank you so much. That's awesome. If you ring that notification bell, and I'll return the favor 100%. I'll go watch your videos. I'll go, like them, stuff like that. I'm all about support. But But if you ring that bell next to the subscribe near my name, you'll know when I do future live streams. And I got some coming up really soon. And I do all types of good stuff for people. Shout outs. I do interviews. I do, unboxings. I do trivia. I do live stream fishing discussions. I literally like movie nights, so much stuff. It's not even funny. He said, dude, a mule named Patrick, talk about money well spent. Yeah, NKR sent me a live mule named Patrick. He's going to carry all my fishing stuff around. That definitely is money well spent. Sorry. No, you're fine. I wasn't saying it like, oh, you're in trouble. No, I'm just so people know. It's weird, and I'm not the first one who started doing the HOOKSET thing instead of like Fish Snatcher is one of the first person I heard using HOOKSET, but I've heard other people use it too, and I like the term. And I know for a fact that I've typed the word subscribe a lot of times in not live streams but just normal chats, and YouTube will delete my comment. It's weird. NKR said we're gonna try to get snags and drags to 300 HOOKSETs. That'd be awesome. Just ring it. What? Sunfish King, it's merch. Oh, you got merch coming out with your channel? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. We need to trade some merch. Off the Hook Outdoors. He has, I think, 200. I'm an idiot. 494 subscribers or HOOKSETs. So when he gets 6 more and gets to 300, he's giving away a $250 jacket. So go check out his channel and check out how to enter that. We're gonna get through this, and we're gonna get through this pretty quick.
Aerator.
Sorry if I don't get to your comments. We need to get through this and let Kentucky Guy on, because I don't know how long he has, and I want him to answer at least my questions. I'm not, Nick. If you got to go, whatever. I'm not gonna make you stay for the whole unboxing if you got stuff to do. I get it. You got a family and all that stuff, but I at least like you to stay for these 5 questions. So within the next 2 minutes, I'm gonna let you on here. Sorry, I keep addressing the chat, but at least I don't want people to feel like that I'm not responding to them. You know what I mean?
Over my little backyard pond, because there is
that's cool. NKR
and tons of bait fish there, and if I get 10 or 20 of these bass transferred
all right,
over
fishing
there,
junk, I get it, man. I get it. Good luck, and thanks for
a,
coming in here and letting us know. Hope everything goes well, man.
Come on now. I think I could have a nice little spot for you.
Good luck, buddy. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. Sunfish King's got your back. You need anything, just let me know, man.
Oh.
We'll do more live streams, bud.
That'd probably be the best one of the day.
Later, Hobbs.
All right, so we did pretty good.
Thanks for coming in, though.
They were dinks, but
Stinky Dinky and Mondo Hondo.
I'm not gonna complain. I caught fish. I had fun. That's all it's about. Of course, I'd like to catch a big one, but
it's funny you should say that, Funkin' CT.
It wasn't my time today, I don't guess.
Funny you should say
that.
But
everybody listen, I've been looking at my statistics on my YouTube studio, and nobody really watches the intro part of me talking. So I'm going to start just keeping those real short and just jumping straight into the action, because clearly that's what you all like. So I'm going to do what you all like. But with that being said, guys, if you're just browsing, if you're just viewing, or if you just happen to see this on whatever social media, go look at some other videos. Make sure you like them, comment, and be sure to hit that subscribe button. But again, remember, 1,500 subscribers and giving away a kayak and a GoPro 7. That'll probably be my last giveaway for just a little bit. I'm going to work more on watch hours than subscribers.
Yep. So yeah, guys, check out his channel, and he's got that giveaway still going on, so you can still get entered in that huge giveaway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing this screen. Stop screen. I'm going to full size this real quick. And in 1 second I'm going to share the link for you to come on Kentucky Guy whenever you're ready. I'll start sharing it here. But let me read something real quick to you guys. So this was in the box. I didn't really look at the baits in the box, but he did have this little note in here. He says, Sunfish King, thank you for all your support. You have a great thing going on over your way. I'm I'm looking forward for this summer to do some sort of collab. That would be awesome. He said, I think it will be fire. I definitely agree if we could work that out. So long story short, I hope you like this box I sent and can utilize everything in it. That's definitely the goal, is to utilize everything in it. So thanks, man. We're going to get to this real quick. What up, Jeremy? Thanks for sending some people over my way. Appreciate you, man. Didn't mean to live stream while you were live streaming, but you know, I don't care. So I don't care if you want to go live when I'm live. I ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Wait a minute. What? Yes, I'll definitely shout out who buys it. Backbone hasn't been in the lives in a while. Yeah, it was weird. So Backbone came in yesterday in my live stream and said, "Hey, Sunfish King, guess what?" Everybody said chicken butt, and then he just left. He just didn't. He never answered. So, I mean, what was he expect? We were gonna say chicken butt. You can't say guess what and expect people not to say chicken butt, you know, as an answer to that. I'm with you, NKR. I don't recommend any kid like Instagram definitely helps with channels and stuff like that. But when I'm giving advice on my content creator live streams, I will talk about how you can use social media to help. But I'm never going to say, hey, to someone who's less than 18, you need to get an Instagram, you need to get a Facebook, you need to get anything like that. Because, I mean, it's no worse than Fishbrain NKR. Just like, you know, every once in a while, you'll get some fake account on Fishbrain where it's some lady in a bikini, some fake account trying to send you, you know, a friend request. But you still got to watch out for that type of stuff. So I'll never tell a minor to get some social media like that. But if they do have it and want advice, I can help them with it. But I'm sure you're smart, NKR. You know to avoid the weird people on there who seem fake, or who, you know, anyone who you don't know tries to send you a message, just ignore it. Stuff like that. I'm gonna wait a long time for that crap, lol. Backbone. I win a giveaway and he never sent it to me. Weird. Oh, you won his giveaway? Funkin' CT, or one of his giveaways? Interesting. Is your channel gonna be mainly live streams where you're just gonna start doing like full fishing videos? Just curious, love live streams. No, I probably have 100 fishing videos on my channel. I've been too busy to edit lately. Like literally just too busy to edit. I've got so much fishing footage to put together and make videos out of. But I've literally have zero time to edit. So I refuse to try to throw something together just to have a video and not do a good job editing. So if I have to wait another month before I get time, I'll wait another month. But as soon as I get time, I'm gonna start editing and putting out videos to, you know, try to put videos out to the best of my ability and stuff like that. What up, Antonio? How's it going, man? Should have joined in yesterday. We were talking about trout. We talked about trout for 6 hours. We were playing trout videos and stuff like that. But how you doing tonight? Yeah, I'm about to share the link for you, Kentucky Guy. Kentucky Guy Fishing, another awesome YouTuber. He has over 1,000 subscribers. I'm about to invite him to this live stream here. Copy. This link is for him only. Paste. Okay, Jeremy. And then, ooh, so the link should be there sometime soon for you, Kentucky Guys. So we're gonna ask him a couple questions, and then we're just gonna unbox all this stuff. And I don't even know what's in this. Besides the fact that it's gonna be fire baits and tackle, I don't know what's in here. So it's gonna be awesome. He knows what's in here. I don't know what's in here. It's gonna be cool. I got 5 questions for him, little mini interview, and then we'll get right to the unboxing. Be some exciting stuff. My first monster's already gone, guys. We're already on to the second monster. Hopefully this doesn't turn into a 3-monster night, but it might. I might have to go get a third monster. I only got the second one in here. Let's see. I'll have to check it out. The stuff I've been seeing has just been releases. Yeah, like I said, I've been way too busy to edit lately. Yeah, well, if you just go back and look at my videos, I've got, you know, at least 30, 40, whatever fishing videos, but they were all after December, so they're all over the winter. So it's not like I was catching big bass or anything like that. But yeah, I haven't been able to put any of my footage together that I've filmed lately. So this is Nick from Kentucky Guy Fishing. We're gonna let him on the stream real quick. What is up?
What's up, man?
Chilling. How you doing?
Not too bad.
Well, I sorry for telling you to come on here and then like making that thing last a whole hour out of a 15-minute video, but I kept answering people's comments and stuff.
You're fine. I hate hearing myself talk too.
Yeah, I'd sit here and talk for 6 hours, so all I do is hear myself talk in these live streams. So, I've got a couple, and is there anything you want to tell people about your channel or anything you want to say before I ask you a couple questions here? I'll give you
we'll get to
time
that
for that.
I'll do the trivia before we get into all that.
Okay, sounds good. First off, thank you. Can't wait to get into this stuff. Super awesome, man.
I think you'll like it.
I guarantee I'll like what's in there no matter what it is. NKR. Yeah, as long as you can make your merch as cheap as possible, make sure you're getting something for it. And consider shipping, because you're going to have to ship it and put it in packages and stuff like that. So, number one, you've done some awesome giveaways on your channel. So my first question is, like, what was your main reasoning for, like, you like giving back to people? You just like giving stuff away? What's your main reasoning for doing those awesome giveaways?
Well, I actually grew up poor. So now I've got a really good job. I've got money. I like giving back to people that may not have as much stuff. And I actually, what I do is I'll go to auctions and like enter in door prizes, and that's where I got the 2 GoPros, was door prizes from an auction. And
really,
like I know a dude that works at the Walmart up here, and the kayak is actually a last year's floor model. So I walked in, I was talking to him, I was like, "Hey, how much would you give me that for?" And he's like, "Hey, I'll give it to you for $150 just to get out of here."
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, man. I need to look into some stuff like that. That'd be awesome to give away some, high dollar items like that with the channel. But
yeah, and I mean, it really helps. I mean, it doesn't help so much for your watch time, but I mean, it boosts your subscribers real quick.
right, and then that can turn into watch time as soon as you start making videos, which you've been putting out some awesome videos lately too, and you've been getting good watches on that, like 300 views on your videos, which is more than I get when I put out a fishing video. We'll see when I start putting out some more soon. But yeah, and that was the second thing, is I want to say congrats on hitting 1,000 so quickly. That's super awesome, man. Like, just literally, I know people who've had fishing and outdoors channels for like 3-4 years, and they seem to be stuck around 400 or stuck around 350, and they just can't seem to grow for one reason or another. So that's awesome that you're able to do that.
I appreciate it.
Do you have any specific goals with the channel? And it can be anything, as far as just like what you want to do with the channel, or it can be anything really.
No, at the beginning, I really didn't have any goals at all. I was just pretty much just doing it so my son could watch from back home where he's at. But now I would like, by the end of the year, at least to be at 3,000 subs and, obviously 4,000 watch hours and monetized. So that's the short-term goal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as soon as you're monetized, I mean, and a lot of people think that it's like a you need money, you're trying to get money back from the channel, but really being monetized at the beginning, you're not making a whole lot, and most of that it's expensive to have a channel, especially when you're giving stuff away. A lot of that money is just going right back to all the resources, all the equipment and everything like that, and then your time that it takes to actually do everything like that. So it's time when you could be doing other things. So definitely think that if I do get monetized, I would say that 100% of that money would go straight back into my channel and making more content. And I'm sure probably similar with you as well.
Absolutely.
Let's see, Funkin' CT posted a video, 6-year-old catching first fish on the first day, like after a few hours, had over 1,500 views. and your wife didn't want it online, made you take it down. That sucks. That really sucks.
Yeah.
Didn't want it on because it had like your kid on it. Yeah, I kind of get it. I understand. It's kind of weird, you got weird people online, so YouTube's got weird rules with that as well as far as kids. I had one video where we were blowing up a watermelon with like a quarter stick of dynamite, and my brother-in-law lit the fuse, and he was actually a police officer, like 19, 20 years old, but he looked like a teenager. They thought he was a minor, that YouTube did. They took that video down like 5 times till I just gave up on uploading it. But he went out there and lit the thing, and he does this girly scream and runs away, and the thing blows up. And they kept saying that I had a video of endangering a minor. So they've got weird rules about kids in videos too sometimes. So I thought it was funny because he was literally like 20 years old, but he was just so skinny and small that they thought he was a teenager or something. Albert, I can give you tips for sunfish. I'll just send them to Fishin, or however you pronounce his name. I'm terrible at pronouncing his name, but I'll just send them to him on Instagram or something. He can give them to you. Because I've already dragged this thing on too long. We got to get to opening baits. Switching from Living Inman to you. Yeah, that's fine, Snags and Drags. I didn't know Living Inman was going live. So I got 3 more questions for you, and then we're going to get to what everybody's here for, busting open some baits. I got to ask, man, I'm curious. Mine, I'll just tell everyone, mine's not super impressive. My personal best largemouth is 3 pounds 11 or 3 pounds 12. I can't remember. But it was in my opinion, a nice fish. What would you say your personal best bass is?
Mine is 6'4".
Okay, that's, in my opinion, that's a freaking hog, man. Especially if it's a northern strain and not like a Florida strain bass, because they just get bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, congrats. That's awesome.
It's a pretty good one.
What was that on? Do you remember? What'd you catch it on?
Yeah, actually. This is exactly what it was.
Oh, chatterbait?
Yep, Z-Man chatterbait, white and chartreuse.
I love white and chartreuse chatterbaits, man. I really do. Hobbs said that's a nice bass. Funkin' CT said that would be huge there in Connecticut. And then Off the Hook said collab in the future, bro. Yeah, I want to collab with both you guys in the future. Any way we can work that out. You guys both outfish me for bass, guaranteed, but it would still be fun to do. I'm still learning. We're all still learning, though.
If we get into a bluegill battle, we're smoked.
Oh, it probably. I'm not going to lie, not to toot my own horn, but probably. Favorite? All right, so what are your favorite baits for this time of year? And I just want to ask this question just in case anyone in the chat has been struggling with bass or anything like that. But what are your favorite baits for like springtime?
Any kind of soft plastic swim bait, preferably a paddle tail. Chatterbaits. I'm looking at my board. Small square bills, and I'll still throw small jigs.
You throw any lipless cranks this time of year at all?
I'm not really a fan of lipless cranks.
Okay. It's a personal thing. A lot of people say they slay them this time of year. I actually don't either. I don't throw lipless at all.
No.
So I've just heard. I know Carl said it was like one of the top 5 springtime baits, and people who do throw them swear by them. But I'm more of a square bill guy.
Yeah,
when it comes to.
Me
and
too.
I have a fairly shallow lake here as well, and the square bills seem to dive to the depths that I need them to, and stuff like that. So. Yeah. Funkin' CT Meta Guy has the Rhode Island record taxidermist. He said over 15 pounds. That's crazy. In Missouri, the record's like 13 something. And it was out of course, a farm pond.
Yeah, I think the record here in Kentucky is like 14 and some ounces.
Those are all hogs. Anything 10 or over is just a massive fish, man. Yeah. And at that point, I'm guessing they've stopped growing in length, and they're just like a football and just turned almost a bowling ball at that point. They've just gotten so large. Hobbs said, can either of you explain how to use a chatterbait? I'll let him explain it. It's pretty simple retrieve, really.
Yeah, I mean, I actually do it a couple different ways. You can do straight retrieve. You can retrieve and pause, or you can bounce it. Like real big hops, just enough to get it to chatter. But that's about the 3 ways I'll use it.
Okay. And yeah, so I'm more new to it, so that's why I let him describe it, because I've only fished 2 of those ways. I've done fishing a straight retrieve, and I've straight retrieve with little pauses and stuffs in there, and I haven't really done more of the bouncing like he's talked about. Maybe could have enticed more bites if I had mixed up my retrieve a little more. I don't know. Do you always throw them with a trailer, or is that something you can throw without a trailer as far as a chatterbait?
I've seen people throw them without a trailer, but I personally always throw a trailer on them.
Okay. So yeah, I've been doing the clickbait lately, which is a little different. It's just a chatterbait with little beads on it.
Yeah.
But this is actually white, yellow, and blue, so it's kind of like shad colors. And it's got a soft plastic, like jointed swim bait for a trailer. This thing looks amazing in the water. And you can fish it shallow, and it says like on the clickbait package, fish it shallow along the bank, and that always works. But I've noticed lately some of the fish are still working their way from the deep to the shallow around here. I'll go to a pond and I'll toss it way out in the middle and work it back from the middle, and that's actually where I've got most of the bites lately. But yeah, I'll toss it out there, let it fall a little bit, and just start straight retrieving it back. Sometimes I'll do a little bit of popping and jigging every once in a while, or I'll do a little bit of pausing every once in a while. But no matter what I'm throwing, I like to mix up the cadence every once in a while instead of just a straight retrieve.
Exactly.
So let's see. I think I missed a couple things. Green pumpkin chatterbait with a split tail Strike King grub. Green pumpkin. Sometimes the tail is painted orange. Says Ryan Bright. Not about that, King. It's just about getting together as bros. Oh, you're talking about collabing and stuff like that? It'd just be awesome. It'd be awesome for everyone's channels, and it'd be awesome for just awesome experience. But I do want to get out there to Pennsylvania and go muskie fishing and fishing for some of your bass out there, some smallmouth, stuff like that. That's a big goal of mine. What up, Backbone? We were just talking about you a second ago, man. You came in my live stream the other day and you said, Sunfish King, guess what? And then you never said what it was. I've been in suspense for a whole 24 hours, Backbone. That's what's up, Ryan. Let's see. First time I tied on a chatterbait, tied it on in the wrong place. What do you mean? Oh, like under the blade? Probably. I could see that, I could see that. Meaning I caught a smallmouth bass.
Well, I know a lot of different brands of chatterbait baits are set up different. Like the Z-Man has like the swivel style, and the clickbait, it actually has like the open barrel type deal here.
Yeah, I like the clickbait, man. It's been good for me.
And I know there may or may not be one in your box that it has a different style to it too.
Oh, we're about to open this very soon, guys. I mean, T-minus 2 minutes, we're gonna be popping this thing open. I cannot freaking wait. Let's just get to these couple comments and then we'll do it. Harrison said, and guys, if you haven't checked out Sharp Fishing TV, please do. His link is in the description here. Me and him will be going live very soon, unless he's too busy with sports and school and all that stuff. Then I'll take over for him. But me and him go live pretty often. He just went to Florida, did some awesome filming, got some awesome footage, got a Florida series coming out, and he said he caught so many on a Booyah 3/4 ounce finesse black and blue jig with no trailer on beds while he was in Florida. So that's awesome. Strike King Rage Tail Split Tail Grub for you has worked really well on a chatterbait. Okay, I'm actually going to write that down. Appreciate that. That's smashing that bass, guys, if someone wants to share his link. And guys, without further ado, we're going to get to opening some freaking baits right here. Strike King Rage Tail. That just sounds like it'd be good on a chatterbait. Split Tail Grub on chatterbait. Oh, Hobbs' name is Harrison too. That's hilarious. Yeah, Sharp Fishing is Harrison as well.
I'll tell you what, another good trailer for chatterbait. Off the Hook actually made these. I'm not 100% what they're called, but I think these would be really good as a trailer.
Oh yeah, I gotta try those with something. I think those would
Yeah.
look actually really good on one of those clickbaits. But he sent me a package of baits as well. I'm sure I got some of those. Sometime in the next week or so, I'm gonna get with him and I'm gonna open up. He just wants to be in the chat while I do it, so I'm gonna do it tonight where he's got a couple free hours. But I just need to. I want to open his stuff up and show him to people and show off his channel a little bit, like I'm doing for you here.
Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to drop a video of reviewing all of his baits.
What was that? Sorry, I was reading. I'm so sorry, I didn't hear you. I was reading.
I'm actually getting ready to drop a video reviewing all of his baits.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to do that. He sent me some Senkos a while back, and I still got them in the box. I've been bass fishing like 3 times in the last 4 weeks, so I haven't been bass fishing a lot at all. And all 3 of those times, I had his box set out on the counter ready to go, and like forgot it. So I need to go out and I need to use these soft plastic worms he sent me, and see which ones I like and how they do and everything like that. So I definitely need to do the same. But I'm sure my review won't be as good as yours. I probably won't be catching as many as you will, but I'll do the best I can. Spokane, Washington in the house. Just subscribe. That's what's up. We try to say HOOKSET instead of subscribe, but thank you so much. Skeletor the God Outdoors. That's a crazy name. If someone wants to share that link, that'd be awesome. Appreciate that. Yeah, we do a lot of crazy live stream stuff. And we're just right about to open some baits. Everyone who's in here has been waiting really a long time. So, but without further ado, we're going to get to it. You joined at a really good time, Skeletor the God. And yeah, Backbone, if you're still in here, don't leave me waiting for another 24 hours, man. He said, want to know something funny. If you got something to say, just let me know. Yesterday, he's like, Sunfish King, guess what? I'm still waiting. Off the Hook, there's the man himself. And guys, Off the Hook Outdoors, my man Ted, that channel, they are sponsoring this very live stream right now. So go ahead and check out his I keep pointing down because in the description below this video is a link to their channel. So go check them out and do me a favor. Guess what? I've never been a mod in any live streams. That's what Backbone says. Well, a lot of times it's hard to be a mod when you're younger, man. I do have some younger mods, but you know what I mean? Like a lot of times people don't even mess with making mods younger people. And I've had some issues with it already. So it's understandable, but it may happen one of these days. You never know when I might need another mod or when someone else might need another mod, Backbone. I'll keep you in mind, man. NKR HOOKSET, which means subscribe to Skeletor. All right, man. Sorry for keeping everybody waiting. This is the ultimate tackle box giveaway package that I won from Kentucky Guy right here. We're just going to do each item one at a time. We're going to look at it. We're going to talk about it, talk about how to fish it, stuff like that. That looks like the retail split grub, almost identical, but not quite. Oh, the soft plastic that he was showing a second ago. Thanks for sharing links, guys. All right, so the first thing. Woo, it already looks good. I'm already overwhelmed. All right, so I'm sure you guys have seen. I won't show what's in there, but I'm sure you guys have seen these mystery tackle boxes. They got the little measuring tape thing on the inside. I've never actually opened one of these big black ones. Mine have always been the normal ones, and I've got some unboxings coming very, very soon on those. But without further ado, let's get right to it. First item, Liquid Mayhem, which I've actually never used. So I'm definitely gonna use this stuff. Pretty excited. I know a lot of people who use it and swear by it, and I've never used it. No fish can resist. So it's a garlic crawfish scent, and it's made with real crawfish and with real garlic, it says. And what it is, it's a fish attractant. So let me see if it has like directions on here. It's formulated to be mess-free and stick to your bait longer. Apply a small bead and spread evenly across the bait. So I'm guessing you'd use it with soft plastic baits. Reapply every 30 casts, not for human consumption. So I smell a video coming up where I go out sometime when the bite's pretty good, throwing soft plastics, maybe even Off the Hook Outdoor soft plastics that he made, and seeing if I can get any more fish with this stuff than I can without using it. Have you personally used Liquid Mayhem yourself?
No.
We'll see, man. So, I mean, you're probably just as curious as I am to see how it works. I'm in school for wildlife biology, so I'm kind of a scientific guy. I'll go out there and give it a solid experiment and see if I think that it entices a better bite, gives me more strikes, anything like that. But I'm curious, man, because a lot of people do use this stuff. So right on, first item, it's a 60 milliliter tube of liquid mayhem, and it's garlic and crawfish scent, which sounds like the fish would go crazy for it. So definitely gonna try that with some soft plastics. Oh, what should I freaking get out here next? What do we got? All right, the original Castaic, I think that's how you pronounce it. Loco 10 crankbait. So this is what it looks like, guys. The Loco 10. It's got a big old bill on there too. It is a 3.5-inch crankbait, and it's in a shad color, but it's almost got like a bluish chromish on the back. It's got like a really nice color on the back there, but definitely like a shad color, shad imitation. And what's really nice is my lake here, a lot of waters around here don't have shad. Most of them, it's like shad imitations still do well, but it's mostly bluegills for the bait fish and sunfish. But for some reason, I don't know why, this private lake that I have here, and I say private lake like it doesn't mean that it's a good lake. It's actually not great for bass fishing. It's okay because they haven't stocked it in forever or anything like that, and people take too many. But there are monster shad. Like over the winter, you find like literally shad this big washed up. So there's a good shad population out there. So I really think this stuff should do good out there. But it's called the Loco 10. Like I said, 3.5-inch. It's a 1/2 ounce. And the diving depth is 5 to 10 feet. So most of my lake out there is actually more like 5 or 6 feet. So it's fine for that. But then we've got an area near the dam that drops down a little deeper, and then one spot that gets like 18, 20 feet somewhere in there. And I think that this will work good right around that drop off, that area where it drops down deeper. So I'm curious to go through this and see how this does. And then obviously I'm not just confined to fishing this one lake. Let me know in the comments if anyone's fished this is the brand, the original Castaic. So let me know if you guys have fished anything by that brand, or I don't even think I've fished a crankbait that has this style of bill on it that actually dives that deep before. Most of mine have been 2 to 4 or 3 to 6 foot divers. So I'm actually curious to throw that and see what type of bite I can get on that for sure. It says Bass Go Berserk on the back. And they're out of Texas. It's made in Texas. See, just told my friend to join your live. Thanks, Snags. Yeah, that's the biggest favor you can do to me. I mean, being an awesome mod, I really appreciate that. But the biggest favor people can do is share my lives out, just to get more people in here to contribute and stuff like that. What up, Ryder Reptile? What you missed, and we're doing an unboxing here. All these baits were from a giveaway from my man that you see up on the panel here. Nick from KyGuyFishing. But we just opened. These are the 2 items. You didn't miss much. We're going to get to. We got some other awesome stuff in here for sure. But this is the Liquid Mayhem, which is a fish attractant. You put it on your bait. It's a garlic and crayfish scent. And you just put a little bead on there. It says little stripe. And it's a 60 milliliter. So this should last a while. And then I did the Loco 10 crankbait in a shad color. And it's a 5 to 10 foot diver. It's a 1/2 ounce bait, 3.5-inch. So that thing looks pretty good as well. It's in shad pattern. And then this, definitely excited about this. I love what just happened. Oh, Jeremy Albritton just came out with a video. I need to turn off notifications on my computer. Say HOOKSET instead of sub. Yeah. Appreciate you, HOOKSET and Ryder Reptile. We say HOOKSET instead of sub, but thank you so much for doing that. LOLY. Yeah, because YouTube just made some dumb rule where when people say sub for like over and over in the comments, it thinks that people are spamming, or it thinks that people are just doing a bunch of sub to subs, and they get upset about it for some reason. And so they'll stop like promoting my live stream to other people. And I've actually lost watch hours from one of my live streams because people said it too much. It usually doesn't happen, but stupid rules. You're cool, Ryder. But yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't know how YouTube comes up with the word subscribe and then gets mad when you say the word subscribe. It's like, I don't understand. But anyway, as I was saying, this still has the security alarm on it. This is the Whopper Plopper, which is an awesome topwater bait. Thing about the Whopper Plopper is it's different than a lot of your topwater frogs and rats and stuff like that. Those you're going to fish in really deep, heavy cover Seems like you almost can't go too thick of cover when it comes to the frogs and stuff like that. With this, it's got trebles and they're coming out the bottom. So you can fish this in little, you don't want to fish it in super deep cover because it'll just get stuck. This is more for fishing, you know, in more open water. You can really fish a whopper plopper anywhere. I'm not super experienced with the whopper ploppers. Is this a bait that you've thrown a lot?
Oh yeah, I got one tied on from last summer still.
You throw braid with it?
Yeah. I throw 30-pound braid. I think this one itself right here is this is the 120, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, I throw a 30-pound braid and 15-pound mono on it.
And is the 120 bigger than the 90? Is the bigger the number, the bigger size?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the 90, which is one size smaller than what he's got on there. But yeah, this looks good. I'm curious what the color is because the colors I have are bone, which is like a yellow, powder, which is a white, and then loon, which is a black. And I figure, you know, you get a dark one, you get a light one, that'll cover a lot of conditions. But this one looks really nice. This almost looks like a rainbow trout or something. It's got pink and green on there, and I want to see what they call the color. It'll say it on here somewhere on the package. Action top water. Well, I know it's a top water. Where do they normally list the color on these things?
It should be on the bottom or the back.
Let's see. Oh, it's a monkey butt, it says. So this is the monkey butt color, guys. But yeah, this thing looks really good. And so you throw these anywhere, or is there certain, you know, like laser application?
I throw them in like 4 foot or less, but I mean,
Okay.
like you were saying, it can't have a bunch of weeds or like pads or anything because of the treble hooks, and it's just going to get all snagged up. And another thing I've noticed, like if you do get it around weeds, it's going to get back there in that propeller, and it ain't going to let it spin right.
Right. So how do you normally fish this? You like kind of jerk it or walk the dog with it, or do you straight retrieve it?
You can. A lot of the time, I'll just straight retrieve, but like I was saying with the chatterbait, you can pause and then pick back up again. And sometimes that pause will really just get that reaction strike.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of topwaters are like that. No matter how I'm fishing them, it seems like you got to work in pauses to make them the most efficient, because sometimes they'll blow up on them when you pause. Hobbs said, "Let's get Kentucky Guy to 1,500." That's what we're trying to do, so somebody can win this kayak. I'm just happy to see. I'm happy to see. I don't care who it is. I'm happy to see somebody win the freaking kayak and the GoPro. Fat Bass is what up, man? I didn't see you coming here. He said, "Hey, Kentucky Guy, give me that yak." All you gotta do to enter, man, just go look up his video, and
he's already in it.
I'm sure he is. Well, you're already entered. You've done all you can. He said, "Did you watch my new video, G?" Not yet. What's weird is YouTube's been slacking on the notifications lately. I have your notifications turned on, and it never told me. So what I have to do is every few days, the people that I remember, like you and like Off the Hook and Kentucky Guy, I got to go and like make sure you all haven't come out with anything in the last couple of days that YouTube hasn't told me. It's getting annoying lately, but I'll make a note, man, right here. So I don't know when you came in, Joel, but we opened the Liquid Mayhem, garlic and crawdad, crayfish, whatever you want to call it, scent, which I've never used Liquid Mayhem. Let me know, anyone in the chat, if you have. And then the 5 to 10 foot diver. This is a 3.5 inch. Was it a ½ ounce? Yeah, ½ ounce crankbait and shad color. And that's by Castaic, the original Castaic, and it's called the Loco 10. So those are the only 2 things I've opened besides the Whopper Plopper, which this is good already. I mean, these are some awesome baits we've already looked at. This is the monkey butt color. And for anyone who doesn't use these things, you can straight retrieve them, work in some pauses and stuff like that, fish them in 4 or 5 feet of water or less, like shallower water, and they're a top water, so you just keep that in mind. They got trebles on them, so keep them out of the weeds and stuff like that, or else you won't have the right action you're looking for. But that is the monkey butt, and they've got a lot of different colors too of the Whopper Ploppers. But I'm really glad he threw that in there, because Whopper Ploppers are an awesome bait, and they definitely catch the fish. So that's 3 awesome baits we've opened so far. Can only get better from here. Oh man, not wait to see what's next. Let's see. NKR said he's got to go to bed. He's got one of his good buddies to link to take over. So keep fishing tonight. Stay blessed and awesome, y'all. God bless. Yep. Have a blessed night. Have a great night. Thanks for being in here, man. Really appreciate you hanging out. Later, NKR. Let's see. Thanks for still being in here. Everyone who's still being in here, thanks for being in here. Really appreciate it, guys. So Harrison did see your new stuff. Oh, drone shots. Awesome, man. Yeah, I can't wait to watch it, dude. Can't wait. I've been so busy today. If it were up to me, I'd stay home, watch your guys' videos, go out and do some fishing, do some editing. Like, that would just be my life, and I wouldn't have responsibilities and work and classes and all that stuff. But you guys know how life is. What up, Fishing with G? Awesome people in here tonight. Yo, what up, Angling Spiders? How's it going? Again, as fast as possible. I'm going to try to make this thing quick. We got 45 minutes, maybe a little longer, to try to unbox the rest of these before I really want to wrap this thing up. But super quick, anybody who didn't see, we unboxed some Liquid Mayhem. It's garlic and crayfish in it. We unboxed a 5 to 10 foot diving, half ounce, 3.5 inch crankbait in a shad color. It's got a really long bill on it, and it's by the original Castaic, and then a monkey butt color Whopper Plopper 90. So that's what we've opened so far. We're getting to the 4th bait right now. Thanks everybody for being in here. He said, "What's next? Love unboxings." Me too, because I literally have no idea what's next. I know it's gonna be a bass bait. I know it's gonna be awesome. I don't know what it is though. So let's see what's next. Let's go right to this right here. Oh man, this looks really, really good. So it's by Dobbins Rods. It's got a Gamakatsu hook on it, and it is a extreme jig with a hand-tied skirt. So this is what we're looking at, and it's in. Oh man, the color is crazy. It's black with orange and black stripes, almost like tiger stripes on there. And then look at the head. It's a football head, and I think we call that a football head. Yeah. Little chunky, but yeah, it's a football head jig is what I would call that. It's got a really bright orange on the head too, and that thing looks awesome. I'm just gonna pop it out of the package and show you guys real quick. The hook has a really interesting shape. It's more squared off than normal. It's actually a 5/0 EWG on the hook, and it's a heavier jig. It's a 3/4 ounce. But let's see if it says anything. Fish to win. Hand-tied skirts, Gamakatsu hook, custom bait keepers, custom lifelike skirt combo, rubber and silicone, recessed hook eye, and custom heads on there. So yeah, this is definitely a quality bait. Man. Wow. Of course, they stapled it shut, so I'm going to freaking end up putting a hook through my finger trying to get this thing open. Oh, wow. So the main color on there is actually brown, not black, and I kind of like that better. But it's brown with a black and orange. This is almost like Halloween colors or something on there. This thing looks awesome. Now, do you think this would work better in cloudier water or in clearer water, or just freaking chuck it wherever, in your opinion, with that color scheme?
I would probably chuck it wherever just to give it a shot, but I would say I'd probably more likely use that in the creek rather than anything for like smallies.
I was thinking something like that, and then put like a Yodo worm or some type of crawl-looking trailer on it or something like that. Like they have this Sungill Yodo worm that Joe Bass King likes to throw, and it's orange and it's got this greenish, brownish, pumpkin-looking color on it as well, and it's got all like a bunch of joints on it and stuff, and I think it would look good on here. But so when you're fishing these things, do you more normally like drag these along the bottom, or do you ever do any lifting or popping when you're fishing the football heads?
I'll drag it, I'll bounce it, and I actually did one video of Ketchco talking about how you stroke it, and it's instead of like the big loops, like the big lifts, it's a bunch of little ones, and that's called stroking it.
I wonder if that's designed to, like, in muddier bottoms, to kind of kick up some of that
I think so.
mud on the bottom, stuff like that. Yeah, I think like a bait fish or a crawl or something on the bottom probably kicks up some of that mud and makes some of that action on the bottom. I bet that kind of imitates that. But I was fishing with a guy who, first time I ever threw a football jig. He's one of my friends, and all he does, he only drags it. He just sits there and just slow drags it, reels in the slack, slow drags it, and that's it. And he never mixes it. And like everything I throw, I like to mix up the cadence. So I was asking him for at least one other technique to try to mix it up, and he didn't have anything for me. So I looked it up, and I saw some guy doing what you like the more slower loops, the lifting and dropping, and someone was doing like actual more twitching, almost like with a flipping jig or with some other type of jig or something like that. But I think there's, a lot of ways to fish different stuff. But I'll definitely have to check out that video you're talking about and try some different techniques with it. But I'm curious what you would pair this with. Just
I'd throw on a crawl with it, some sort of crawl.
Okay. Yep, that's one of the first things I was thinking. I think that would look pretty good. I usually pair crawls with my football jigs. Blue crawl if it's a blue and black jig, and then if it's one like this, maybe more of a red or an orange or a brown color. So that's awesome. Again, one more time, guys, that's the Dobbins rods with the Gamakatsu hook. That thing looks really nice. And I can tell you that hook is really high quality on there for sure. So that's bait number 4. I love the color scheme on that one too. Cannot wait to catch something on that. Fishing with G say good night, stay safe. Rider Reptile said bye. The stroking is how a crayfish backs up quickly, I think. They don't back up just once, but multiple times. Yeah, that would definitely look like, because they swim backwards, and it's like short little strokes, I guess, like the stroking.
And if you have a crawl on it, it's going to be going backwards, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it definitely does. Basically, if you guys don't have clear enough water to see what it looks like, just imagine what it would look like. Or take your bait, go toss in the bathtub, toss in the swimming pool, go somewhere where it is clear, and get that technique down to where you're like, oh man, that looks literally just like a crawfish sitting there moving along the bottom. Then when you go to that muddy creek or that muddy pond you're fishing, you don't have to sit there and wonder what it looks like. You just do that exact same motion. So that's something that you could definitely do if you have that option. I have a swimming pool out back, and I really haven't thrown very many baits in it because we had a soft liner, and my dad will freak out if he saw me throwing something with a hook in there. But I need to go out there when he's at work or something. Toss something in there. Let's see. I catch them in a creek and they twitch their tail. Oh, talking about crawfish? Yeah. Just try to imitate the action of whatever, bait organism you're trying to imitate. What should I pick out of here next? Let's see what we got. Oh, this. Guys, we got a Guggen Squad clutch. And this thing looks awesome. Again, another shad color. This cannot be a cheap bait. I mean, we got some really, really nice stuff in here. Really good unboxing here. If this was a normal mystery tackle box, it wouldn't have had like half this stuff already, because they try to keep their stuff around 25 bucks, I think, total. And we're probably already been past that as far as the price of these baits. So let's tell you guys about it. The Guggen Squad clutch. This bait has been developed, tested, and certified juicy by the Guggen Squad in collaboration with Catch Company. All you need to do is tie it on and go catch a mondo. Diving depth, sinking. It's a sinking crank, which you could probably tell by the fact that it's freaking massive. 1/2 ounce, 2.5 inch. Which it looked bigger to me. I almost thought it was gonna be like a 3 inch or something. But yeah, it's a 2.5 inch. It's got that shad coloration to it. It's a fatty though. I normally throw a little bit small. It's probably more of a 1.5 inch or a 2 inch right there. But I normally throw a little bit smaller cranks. But this one has a whole different shape and everything. So I'm expecting different action. And this is lipless. If I can get it out of here. But I'm excited. Like, this is something I should probably be throwing right now. Not that it won't be good. Oh, man. I'm trying to get this dang thing open. I should have brought scissors. It's an unboxing. Number 1 rule of an unboxing. Have a knife or scissors. But, yeah, this thing. Oh, that rattle, guys. I don't know if you can hear that through the camera and through the speakers. And the Guggen, they spend a lot of, like, attention on detail. I don't know if you guys can see the eye on there. Probably not because of the glare, but it's got that Guggen logo in like a hologram in the eye. So I can tell by the sound that this thing's gonna do pretty good. It's got really good rattle and it's gonna have good action to it. I can't wait to see this in some some clear water and see exactly what it looks like.
Yeah, they do swim really good.
Yeah, anyone who's used one of these in the comments, let us know if you've had luck with these or something like it. But yeah, I can't wait. It's definitely a good one. Guys, I'm going to have at least videos of me throwing all this stuff coming out eventually once I get more time to edit and put the videos together. If not, video of me catching fish on all of them. I mean, that'll be the goal. It's just whether I end up wrapping this around a submerged tree and breaking it off and not wanting to go for a swim before I catch a fish on it. Because that's what's, I mean, I'm either going to catch a fish on it or I'm going to lose it. I don't plan on getting all these nice baits and then just letting them sit in these drawers here. I'm definitely going to get out and toss these as much as I can. It just keeps getting better, guys. We'll go. Oh, let's see. Right here. All right, guys. We got the Mustad Scatter Shad Blade Jig. This thing looks nice. Right there. I'll get it out of the package so you can see it a little bit better because there's a little bit of glare. Revolutionary new design features a patented blade pivot system, premium skirts, Titan X Ultra Point hook. It's got a weedless design and a double keeper collar. And the color on it, you guys will be able to see better once I get it open. This is a Mustad Scatter Shad Blade Jig. Scatter Shad. It's got like this really glittery, really sparkly color to it. And I'll even be able to see it better once I get it out of the package here, but it looks like a greenish. What it reminds me of is like, oh man, it's hard. It's a clear, but it's got green and blue to it, and then it's got these stripes on it as well. That skirt looks awesome on there. But I don't know if you guys can see the head. That looks freaking crazy. That little eye on there and everything. Oh man. So what would you pair one of these with? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that weedless weed guard on there. That's super interesting.
You know I'm gonna go with the paddle tail on that.
Paddle tail in like a white or what color? Gray.
Yeah, I'd probably go with white or pearl. Maybe something that has a little bit of green in it to go with it.
Okay. Yeah, I got these man, what are they? I got these like Rage swimmer things that are like 3 3/4 inches, I think. I got some of them from Walmart. They're like some of the only decent looking trailers Walmart had. I got them in white and I got them in I think like a grayish color. I think either of those would work good with this. But yeah, throw this with like a paddle tail or something. I should probably write that down. Of course, I put all these baits on top of my notebook, so I'll just try to remember that. But yeah, the head on this looks crazy. I really wish that like the light wasn't so glary and I could show it a little bit better. But really, really good looking. And that, guys, is the, let's see, Mustad Scatter Shad Blade Jig. We're going to definitely toss that sometime here soon. Next time I go bass fishing, I have so much crap to bring with me. I only have one bait caster though, so I'm gonna have to toss like all this crap on the which this will be fine on the American Hero. It's just like when I want to switch to a topwater or something like that, I might have to bring a freaking spinning rod to throw topwaters, which isn't ideal, but I can't just switch to braid real quick and then switch back. And basically, I need another bait caster here pretty soon. But there's some more awesome baits here, guys. Let's see what people are saying in the comments before I get to the next one. Got like 35 minutes here before I try to wrap this thing up, guys. Let's see. And anytime if you do have to go, Kentucky guy, let me know. I'm not holding you hostage here.
No, I'm good for as long as you want to go or as long as you want me on here.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm going to try to do about 30 more minutes. Try to get the rest of these unboxed in 30 minutes, if possible. If we go a little longer, then that's fine with me. And then, yeah, the stroking is how the backfish. That's how the crayfish backs up. We already talked about that. You pulled the same one in that April box. The box was $41.96. I like Guggen's Mini Recon. What's the Mini Recon? Is that a crankbait? The lipless crankbait?
You know, I'm not 100%. I don't know too much about the Guggens other than like some of the soft plastics. I do like the soft plastics a lot.
Hobbs Outdoors said he used one back in the fall and caught a bass on almost every cast with a loud rattle lipless crank, kind of like the one I was just showing, like this clutch in the shad. He said he was slow cranking, then pausing for about 2 full seconds every 10 seconds. I'm guessing they were hitting on the pause probably too, or else he probably wouldn't have kept pausing. You lose more lipless cranks than any other lure. That sucks.
That's facts.
Which one's a weird bait? The chatterbait? Is that what you were saying was a weird bait? I wouldn't really say it's a weird bait. I think they're pretty effective. I think it's definitely. I don't see a lot of them with like that weed guard on there. That's kind of different. But I could be wrong. I mean, there might be a lot out there with those. I just don't normally see them. But yeah, the head on it's weird, but I think it's a pretty. Looks like it'd be a pretty good bait. Kitech Pearl White. Yeah, that definitely looked good on there. Kitech swimmer. Sorry, it's your family. Is your birthday family stuff? Wait, whose birthday is it? Sunfish Assassin. Is it your birthday? If it is, happy birthday, man.
Heck
You
yeah.
always say you gotta go, but you always stay. Gripping and ripping. I know I always say I gotta go. Tonight, though, I am gonna try to end it up right around 10 for everybody's sake. But I do have a lot to do tomorrow, and I'm already super tired right here. So, Sunfish Assassin said he needs the wave worms. So if you guys don't know who Sunfish Assassin is, awesome guy, awesome multi-species fisherman, makes great content. Somewhere around here, I have a package of wave worms that he gave. He gave me a couple packages, and I'll be making a video giving him some recognition and then reviewing them soon. I would show them to you guys. They're just basically a sweet potato pie, sweet color. I really don't know where I put the dang things. They're probably out sitting on my counter or something like that. I wanted to show you guys. But yeah, he sent me a couple packages of those. He's an awesome guy. Check out his channel. But that's what he's talking about with the wave worms there. Grippin' and Rippin' said, I have a Guggen contender review on his channel, but the trench hogs are where it's at. Those reviews are pretty popular, man. Like, I can't tell people I can't stress it enough. People are going to be looking, like, especially expensive name brand baits, like the 10,000 Lakes Headhunter and all these like newer baits and stuff like that. People are going to be looking up reviews for them. So it never hurts if you want to make like viral content to review some new name brand baits that are coming out. You can never go wrong with doing stuff like that. Snags and Drags got sponsored by a bait sponsor recently. That's pretty cool. Rad Baits. And I think don't you have a video of you catching some fish on the Rad Baits? Mo Outdoors, what up? Thinking about getting a Lose spinning. Thoughts? Which one? Let me know. Are you thinking about getting a specific one? So I have 2 Lose spinning rods, and then I have a Lose bait caster. So I've got the Lose XJ Xfinity, which I know you're not thinking about getting this one because they don't even sell these anymore. But this is awesome. This was $50. I've caught like over 1,000 fish on this thing, and I have 3 of them. And then my other one that I have 2 of is the Lose XJ. Or not XJ, gosh dang it. The Lose Xfinity Speed Stick, which is, the other one was a 6-foot light. This is a 6'6" medium. And then they've also got an orange one that's kind of like this. And I think it's also a 6'6" medium, but it's just slightly different. But Sunfish Assassin has one of those. And it's pretty nice. But I mean, I couldn't recommend it enough. If you're going to be spending under $100 on a Lose spinning combo, it's probably going to be a pretty awesome combo. It probably won't do you wrong. I don't really have many complaints with mine at all. Mo Outdoors balling on a budget. So
series.
he says the American Hero. The American Hero, do they have a spinning combo? Because the American Hero I have is the baitcaster. I don't know if they had a spinning one. If you're talking about the American Hero, like for the baitcaster combo, I would definitely recommend it. It's been awesome so far. and I haven't even used it that much. And if you watched the video at the beginning, you probably didn't, but Kentucky Guy has a video where he's tearing up pre-spawn bass on one of these exact combos. So they're awesome. And you should be able to get them for 80 or 90 bucks for the combo, if I'm not mistaken. What up, Wyatt Willis? Casey Fish Page is back. I don't bass fish much, if at all. What else do you guys use to target fish other than bass? What do you mean? What else do you guys use to target fish other than bass? Well, it depends on the fish that I'm targeting, of course. Name a species, and I'll tell you what I use to target it. The Funkin' CT, because I'm a multi-species fisherman. I fish for everything, but if there's a species and I don't know how to fish for it, I'm throwing worms because everything eats worms. I hear a decent thing about lures. Which one? I use pin a lot for my saltwater light tackle for a rod. Let's see. No, it's just the reel. Lures, etc. Well, just, I mean, like, let me know what species you're talking about, Casey Fish Page, and I'll let you know what I throw for it. Because I throw different stuff for different fish. If I'm trying to fish for crappie, I'm throwing crappie jigs or minnows. If I'm trying to fish for catfish, you know how to fish for catfish. You're going to use live bait, cut bait, stink bait, pieces of meat or hot dogs or live worms, something like that. If I'm a fish for gar, I actually like to use worms for gar, but there's also rope jigs and small jigs and spinners and stuff like that. Trout, I like spinners or jigs or soft plastics or power bait. Basically just different fish, different techniques. Your favorite rod, says Sunfish Assassin. Favorite rod is a used Sedona spinning reel he bought for 20 bucks on a 7-foot light action $18 Shakespeare rod. Yeah, man, you don't have to spend a lot to get stuff that works. That's a lucky rod. Sorry you had to leave your bag. Welcome back, Off the Hook, guys. If you don't know who Off the Hook Outdoors is, awesome channel. They actually are sponsoring this live stream right now. Fishing Junk's back. If it's anything saltwater, I may be able to help. Yeah, if it's anything saltwater or fly fishing, Fishing Junk can probably help you out with that. He's our resident expert saltwater and fly fishing guy. All right. We're going to get to the next bait here, guys. Anyone who's just joining in, I'm going to do the fastest recap possible. We got Liquid Mayhem. It's a crawfish and garlic. We got a little football jig with brown and orange and black on it. It looks pretty awesome, and it is by Dobbins Rods with a Gamakatsu hook on it. We got a Castaic crankbait in a shad color. It's called the Loco 10. It's a 5 to 10 foot diver. And then we got a Whopper Plopper in monkey butt color. It's a Whopper Plopper 90, which is a topwater. We got, I'm dropping things all over the place. I'll just put all these baits like, I had a box or something for them. We got the Mustad Scatter Shad Blade Jig, which is a chatterbait. It's got a really, really interesting head on there and skirt color to it. So that thing's pretty awesome. And then what we just opened right before that was the Guggen Squad Clutch, which is again shad color, super, super loud rattle to it, and it is a 1/2 ounce, 2.5 inch sinking lipless crankbait. The crayfish smell. That crayfish smell good. Looks amazing. Let's get Sunfish King to 1K. Yeah, it's going to take a while, but I'm all about it. Any way you guys can help, I'm all about it. Just because the more people we got coming in here, the better my live streams will be. All about trying to reach more people. We've already helped a lot of people grow their channels, get advice with fishing, get advice with YouTube, entertain people when they're bored on weekends and weeknights and stuff like that. So, you know, anything I can do to help people out, that's awesome. And then someday, it's probably never going to happen, but someday if I'm making money off YouTube and I can literally like quit my job and just make awesome YouTube videos, that would be the dream. But that's just like, you know, a million miles away. Hey, Fishing Junk just caught my first 2 rainbows on an olive woolly bugger. That's awesome. You'll have a video soon. Can't wait. Looking for any advice except bass fishing. LOL. Yeah, I mean, my go-to if I'm fishing for little sunfish and crappie, I'm gonna be throwing crappie jigs. So like little Bobby Garland. I had a lot of bass with them yesterday. Like little Bobby Garland crappie jigs and little soft plastics, or little marabou or feather jigs or bucktail jigs. Those things work well too. What do you use for editing? I use Wondershare Filmora X, and I think you use the same, don't you?
Yep.
Yep. Casey, so not salt or yes? No, there's no. I mean, if he's fishing around here, there's no salt at all around here. Thanks, Sunfish Assassin. That's what's up. He said Sunfish King and I are going to fish for a living in the future. Dude, that's the dream. If we can make that happen, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Freaking Sunfish Nation. I think y'all guys should be using vector hooks. Wink, wink, wink. Oh, those aren't winky faces, but they should be. He's sponsored by Vector. Guys, check out Vector hooks. Let's see. What do we want to open here? What is it? The Marabou Pro Runner. This thing looks awesome. So I was using like a real small version of one of these over the winter last year and catching a lot of bass on it. This is a, what would you call this? Marabou Pro Runner. 1/4 ounce. This is what it looks like. It's got a blade on it. It's basically, I would just call it like a jig with a blade on it, like a bladed jig, but not the same way as a bladed jig like a crankbait. More like a,
I've actually never used one of those.
it's like a large version of a crappie jig. Yeah, the one I was using was for like crappie and panfish, but I was still catching bass on it because it was like super downsized for the winter. But I would also catch bluegills on it. So this actually has like an actual swivel on it to the blade. So it's just like a bladed jig head. The one that I threw last year didn't actually have any of this feather stuff on it. It was just the hook with the white head and the blade, and then I would put a curly tail grub on it, and I would just slow retrieve it and bounce it around. And I did really well over the winter and the beginning of the spring. This almost looks like you probably should not put a trailer or any soft plastic on there. You should probably fish this just like it is.
Yeah.
And the hook itself looks a little big for bluegills and stuff, but it looks like a good size for crappie or bass. So I'd say this would be a good bait to throw somewhere where crappie and bass would be, because you could probably catch either on there. I don't know how effective this would be for specifically targeting bass. I think maybe this would be more of like a cold water type of thing when you're trying to downsize, maybe.
It might be real late
in
fall,
my opinion,
early winter.
But yeah, I mean, right now wouldn't be a horrible time to throw it while it's still, a little bit cooler and the fish haven't all moved up yet. But definitely interesting bait right there. I'm going to have to do some video where I'm trying to catch something on that. Honestly, it's a little small, but you might be able to piss off a bedding bass with this, because they really like, I know a lot of people throw white to try to irritate a bedding bass. They like the white color. And I don't know if you just, get this right in its face and wave it around. Maybe. Might not be the go-to bait for that situation, though. But yeah, that was, what brand did I say that was? Marabou Pro Runner it's Road Runner by Blakemore. It's a 1/4 ounce head on there, so that's what the package looks like. So yeah, all different types of baits in this thing. Contrast, flash, sound, vibration, gill flash, slow descent. It's just talking about all the features of it. All right, let's get to the next one for sure. There are a couple more baits in here, guys. Oh, man. Some soft plastics. We got the Excite baits. These are high floaters. What color does it call them? I don't think it has a color on there. We're going to have to make up what color these are. But yeah, green with black speckles on them. I don't know if you'd call that a green pumpkin or what you would call that. Or, I don't know. Like, it looks almost like the watermelon seed yums. but a little bit different. The tail's way different on there though than like a yum dinger. I'll show you. Got like an interesting curly tail, but then there's actually an actual ball on the end of it. So definitely be something that I would Texas rig and throw in a lake or a pond or something like that. Has anybody thrown any Excite Bait soft plastics? I actually don't think I've thrown anything by this brand yet.
You know,
I can tell you they do good.
It might not even be a bad idea to like drop shot it.
Yeah, see, drop shotting is something I have like zero experience with, and I know Off the Hook Outdoors is a big drop shot guy. When you're doing that, are you putting the hook basically more through the end here, or are you putting it somewhere in the middle?
I mean, if I was going to do it, I'd use it through the end, because if it floats like it says it will, it'll kind of set parallel in the water.
Okay, that's not a bad idea. This might be made for drop shotting. So I'm not super knowledgeable about drop shotting, but that's something I definitely need to try. You'll never learn unless you get out there and actually try it.
Right.
But yeah, that's another way to throw it too. Obviously, you can't go wrong Texas rigging something like that, but I think drop shot might be an effective way to use it as well. And I didn't count how many are in here, but it seems like there's a lot in one of these packages. It's at least like 8 or 10 of them in there. But yeah, the tail is the interestingest part. Is it's just got this really weird curl to it, and then it's got it's like a ball on the end. Really interesting tail. So those are cool. I can almost guarantee I'll be catching fish on those, because if nowhere else, my sister's pond. Those colors always do well. Man, got a lot of awesome baits here. Let's see. Harrison's in here, Snags and Drags, Sunfish Assassin, Outdoor Life in Oklahoma. You said you wouldn't be able to join, and you joined anyway. What up, man? Thanks for coming in. Snags and Drags is 13 away from 300. We're going to get you there soon. Funkin' CT doing a 400 giveaway. To who? Who are you asking that to? Oh, Harrison, if he's doing a 400 giveaway. I don't know. We'll see. I'm doing a 500 giveaway. I hit 500 not too long ago. It's just as soon as I get time to let you guys know what's going on with that. But that'll be coming up soon. Let's see. There's just a few more items, guys. Just a few more items here. I don't want to keep you guys all night. So let's open this. This is one of the least exciting. Just some hooks. You can't catch fish without hooks, though. But yeah, you can use these for Texas rigging those soft plastics I was showing, or really any soft plastics. You could also use them for wacky rig, but they're more made for Texas rig with that little offset there on the shank. These are Harmony brand, Harmony Fishing Company. It doesn't say what size, but I'll tell you right now, just by looking at them, they look like 3 or 4/0 hooks. And it's a 3-pack of them. And these mystery tackle box will often come with like a package of hooks or something in there. You know, a little lower dollar item, but always useful stuff. And having good sharp hooks, really can't go wrong with good sharp hooks when you're fishing. So lately, because I'm a multi-species fisherman, I've been out doing some bass fishing, and I've been like in the middle of nowhere and realized that I had like 2 or 3 bass hooks on me, and that was it. And I'm like, geez, man, I need to come more prepared. So definitely can use those. Only 3, yeah, I know. Wait, they gave you 3 worm hooks? You can admit that is kind of ridiculous. It's just a little pack of 3. I mean, when I go buy those packs of Gamakatsus from Walmart, they usually come in like 3 or 4 packs, just like that. So I never buy giant packs.
Those Harmony ones, I think those are actually like sample packs. That's why they only come in 3 in there. Yeah,
that's what it looks. That's what those look like. But yeah, what I'm saying is, even when I go to Walmart and buy like Gamakatsu bass hooks, and I may not have any that I can find super easily, but I swear they're in these little 3 or 4 packs, and it's just a couple bucks each. I guess I don't really have any right here. I was hoping to show you. They'll be just like that, and I don't know what they are, $2-3, something like that for a package. Sunfish Assassin says he's doing a 500 giveaway. He's thinking wild wigglers, awesome worms, about the size of the night crawlers, and their tails break off. Mystery tackle box with 2 worm hooks. Backyard boy's back. What up, backyard boy? He said you need to look for the trocar hooks. How about a pack of 25 for $4.99? If they're actually good hooks and it's 25 for $4.99, then yeah, you can't beat that. You literally can't beat that. I've never heard of that good of a deal on bass hooks ever. That are quality. But I believe you, Hobbs. All right, so for anyone who missed, this is going to be the world's fastest recap, and then we're going to open the last couple things, and then we're going to end this thing. Got a nice, I'm not going to show all the brands and everything because it will take too long, but I got a nice football jig with brown, black, and orange on there. And it's really, really nice. Gamakatsu hook on there. Whopper Plopper and Monkey Butt. It's a Whopper Plopper 90. Got a deeper diving Loco 10 Castaic shad color crankbait. Got some awesome Excite Bait soft plastics with a really interesting wiggly tail with a ball on the bottom. And we determined that they'd be awesome for drop shotting as well as Texas rigging. Got a Mustad what's it called? Scattershad not crankbait. Bladed jig or chatterbait, whatever you want to call it. And it's got like clearish, bluish, whitish, greenish, whatever you want to call skirt on there. Really interesting head on it. Just a couple more. Got some worm hooks. Got a really interesting bladed, like marabou, like a bladed feather jig, but for bass. Looks super interesting. And then, the Guggen Squad clutch, which is a lipless crank, a rattle with like a lot of rattle action in it, and it's also a shad color. A couple more items here. How long have you been streaming? Just 2 hours tonight. I'm not doing a long one tonight. I'm actually going to end in the next 30 minutes. So try to end in less than 30 minutes here. These are always awesome. I think I might even have one that's very similar to this. Diesel jig. This is another football head jig. Hard hats by Catch Company. It says trail the diesel jig with a natural lifelike crawfish imitating trailer to trigger strikes from bass looking for an easy meal along the bottom. And that's exactly what I did. I actually didn't catch a fish with it last time I went out with it. I ended up switching to something else. But I had a blue, actually I think it was a green crawl trailer on it. But this is a nice jig. And just like we were saying earlier, you can slow drag it on the bottom. You can do these bigger drops and lifts and drops. You can do a little bit of popping on the bottom, or you can do what did you call it? I think of the word that you called it when you were kind of like scooting it across the bottom.
Stroking.
Or stroking, that's what it was. He called it stroking it, where you're not really like doing big lifts or pops, but like smaller ones and smaller, quicker ones. So a lot of different ways you could use that. Got blue, black, and green in there. So I think more of a green or a brown crawl trailer would be just perfect on there. And I want to let you guys know what it's a ½ ounce. So that's what the head is. It's a ½ ounce. And then when I did the recap, I forgot to tell you, I got the Liquid Mayhem as well in there. We're down to we're down to 3 more baits. Got the dibble. It always comes with the dibble, tips and tricks, little book with sometimes you got jokes, sometimes you got tips and tricks. This one has jokes on the back. We won't get into all that. It talks about how to fish MEPS spinners and rooster tails, which is, an awesome baits in my opinion. And then there's a whole page about fishing for bass in cold water, which anybody can use advice on that. So always perk to come with this. It comes with a little guide of all the baits that you get if you guys have never gotten a mystery tackle box before. So we'll do these last 3 items, and then we'll wrap up for the night. Always comes with some random sticker. I think there's like a 3rd one of these stickers I got. I got one on my cooler. I got one on a tackle box, and then eventually I'm going to get so many of these I'm going to have to give some away to you guys or something. So we got some soft plastics here, and then these, like I said, green or brown crawl trailer for something like this football jig. This would be a great trailer for it. I would probably cut off about a ½ inch of the body, but that's just me. You could definitely leave it whole. It might be fine to leave whole. Actually, it probably would, but I'd probably cut off about that much of it just so it's not like excruciatingly long to where the bass are just pulling on this and ripping off arms and stuff like that. But this could be a good trailer for that football jig. This could be a good trailer for a lot of different stuff. Or you could just, you know, rig it weightless and throw it around. That would also be an option. This is the creme or the cream, which they're actually pretty cheap brand. They're usually on sale at Walmart and the discount shelf or whatever. But these are 3.75 inch craws. It's a 5-pack, and the color is green pumpkin. So they look pretty good. Can't go wrong with those. Creme or cream, king of baits, and just a 5-pack of those guys. Some people like to rip these arms off. Some people leave them. Just a lot of different ways to do it. That guy, boy, whopper ploppers are the bomb, especially the monkey butt. I've actually never thrown the monkey butt. He got his only top water blow up from a muskie on a whopper plopper. Oh, awesome! That'd be sweet to get a top water fish on a top water muskie, man. Everyone tells me when nothing is working to use a jig. I never have any luck using jigs with trailers. You? I can honestly say I've never caught a fish on a jig, like on a football jig or a flipping jig or anything like that. Crappie jigs, I catch fish all day, but bass jigs, I haven't thrown enough to have good luck on them. I've thrown them a couple times over the winter when it's been really cold and the bite's been slow. So I'll give you a better report on my experience with jigs at the end of this season once I've grinded for an entire season and worked jigs into my rotation and stuff like that. What about you, Kentucky guy? What's your opinion on jigs?
I really like jigs, especially right now on beds, and then in the summer when it's really hot. You shoot those up underneath tree limbs and be in the shade, and yeah, they tear them up.
You throw different types of jigs too, like flipping jigs, football jigs, casting jigs.
Yeah, I'll do the football jigs, flipping jigs. I'm not a big fan on swim jigs though. If I was gonna do a swim jig, I'd just go with a chatterbait.
Gotcha. I love chatterbaits too. You really can't go wrong with a nice chatterbait. Let's see. Fish Slayer said back again. Yeah, Fish Slayer, we're gonna try to wrap this thing up in the next literally 15 minutes. I have two more baits to open, and then I'm gonna do the final recap of everything again. Which everyone who's here, sorry, you're gonna see it all, but one last time. But 2 more baits, final recap, and then that'll basically be it. Unless Kentucky guys got any closing remarks or anything. What up, Ignatius? How's it going, man? He said weird. Maybe they just don't work well here in Connecticut. No idea. I would just say keep on grinding. Maybe switch what you're pairing it with. Maybe switch where you're throwing it. Stuff like that. Watch more YouTube videos. Fishing Junk doesn't bass fish enough to spend money on jigs specifically for bass. Yeah, you do saltwater fishing and fly fishing and stuff like that. So he said, Freshwater Fiend said, flipping and football jigs are the only jigs you need. I've seen people using these casting jigs. I've seen people, and I'm assuming that you're not talking about like bladed jigs, like, you know, chatterbaits and stuff like that, because those are obviously super effective. But I'm assuming you mean like swim jigs, casting jigs, stuff like that. You just don't use. But those are really the only ones I have. I have like one flipping jig, and I have a couple football jigs, and that might be it. Honestly, and those have all come from mystery tackle boxes. I don't go out and spend a whole lot of money on baits that I don't have confidence with. But once I've caught fish on something, I go and buy like 50 of them. It's really weird. What up, Jake Martin? All right, guys, we're gonna open the last 2 items here, do a quick recap, and then we're gonna finish this thing up. We've been going for over 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours, and I got a lot of stuff I got to do tomorrow, so I'm actually going to get some good sleep tonight, which sucks to end when I got 12 people in here, but just the way it's going to have to go. So second to last item here. This thing looks freaking crazy. This is a Z-Man chatterbait CFL bladed football jig. So it's a chatterbait, but with a football jig for like a football head on there. So a big fat head on there, and even a big fat blade. So I'm gonna pop this open. It's a 3/4 ounce, so it's a big old chunky monkey of a bait. It's got what I would describe as, I would call the color peanut butter and jelly. It's got like a brownish orange, and then it's got a little bit of purple in there. The head, which is like the football shape, totally rotates on a swivel. The head is not fixed. So the head completely moves with the blade. And the blade is brown on both sides, which is like so interesting to me because, you know, like usually blades are made to catch a lot of light. And I wonder how much light this is going to catch and reflect being completely painted brown. But that is like so interesting. I don't know if you guys can really see the color, but it just looks like brown with, oh yeah, you can definitely see it on the camera. It just looks like brown with black stripes, but the more you like move it around and look in it, there's like purple built into the purple sparkles built into it. So I would call that peanut butter and jelly color. And the head is brown, like a turd brown. And it just totally rotates on there, just like free moving head. I bet this has all types of vibration and feels really, really responsive when you're throwing it, especially with like a more sensitive rod tip. Has anyone thrown anything like this? Bladed football jig? Super out there type of bait. Like 4 different things mixed together.
No, but I bet that head and that blade move that water a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm curious what to pair that with, but I got all types of stuff. It's almost like, do you want to pair it with something that's not going to have a lot of action because you already got enough action going on up here? Or do you want to just try to match that and pair it with something that's got a crazy tail on it to go nuts since this thing's already going to be going crazy? Decisions when it comes to what to stick on there. And so that was where's the package? I lost the package of that. Nope, there it is. It is, again, the Z-Man Chatterbait CFL bladed football jig. It says it's ideal for a variety of techniques, from dragging along rocky bottoms, which is weird with that blade that you would think that you wouldn't be dragging it along the bottom, but dragging along rocky bottoms to high-speed retrieves. The head design and the blade orientation prevents that bait from rising up in the water column during your retrieve. So even when you're retrieving fast, it doesn't come up. Like, you know, sometimes when you're retrieving a chatterbait too fast and it comes up almost like a buzz bait where it's just like on top of the water before it gets back to you. It won't do that thing. Produces unique fish attracting sound when the blade chatters against the head. So that's part of why it moves around, is when it moves that blade. It's interesting how it is the blade is just on a tiny little it's barely hooked, like right on there, attached to the head directly, so it's just gonna smack off the head like the entire time. It doesn't have like a big bar that comes off like the clickbait does or anything like that. So super interesting. It's gonna make a lot of sound, a lot of vibration, like you said. Chatters with the head, razor sharp VMC hook with a custom molded skirt retainer and a trailer keeper, and then exclusive hook release mechanism allows for quick and easy hook changes. Really? So I don't know how that works, but apparently you can change the hook really easily if you need to. Oh yeah, there's a way to spin the hook. Oh wow, that feels super weird. Hopefully I don't have the hook come loose and come off during a bite. That's crazy though. Lead-free constructions. There's no lead in there, which is always an added bonus because that's usually not great for the water when you lose a bait in there with lead. All right, cool. So one last bait, and it's a nice one. It's like a $15 bait. We'll do the recap, and I appreciate everyone for joining us tonight. Hopefully you guys either learned something or got to see some cool baits and got to find out about Kentucky Guy's channel a little bit more. Wish I could go longer tonight and do a longer live stream, but I'm getting tired already, and I got a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. Pretty early in the morning. Hobbs Outdoors just said, Sunfish King, you should get Fishbrain. Bruh, I got over 1,000 followers on Fishbrain. Look me up, sunfish.king. Fishbrain created me, man. I found out about your channel here. Yeah, no, I've been on Fishbrain for much longer than I've been on YouTube. He's got it. That's why I'm here. Yeah, so Hobbs, Kentucky guys on Fishbrain, Funkin' CT's on Fishbrain, Fishing Chunks on Fishbrain, Snags and Drags is on Fishbrain. Apparently you're on Fishbrain. I don't think Jeremy is, but Off the Hook is on Fishbrain. Every single person here, and Aisha said 14 people, sir. Every single person here except Aisha who doesn't fish, and Jeremy. Everyone else has a Fishbrain. So a lot of awesome Fishbrainers here. Pretty cool. And thanks for sharing links, guys. So the last bait, and I would keep this thing going. I really would for you guys, but man, it's a little too tired. Just a little too tired. The last thing here is the Mike Buka Baby Bullgill. And these things are awesome. And I actually have another one of these somewhere. So now I'm just way less worried to go throw it and lose my $15 bait than not have one anymore. This definitely increases my confidence to go out and throw that. And the other one I got was from a mystery tackle box too. But these things are awesome. Guys, big baits catch big fish. This is not your normal like bullgill. This is the baby bullgill, but it's still almost a 4-inch long bait. You can imagine that if you get a bite on this, it's more often than not going to be at least a decent sized fish. But yeah, it's a big jointed swim bait. It's got like the tail's almost like a brush with how it's made on there. It's a slow sinking. It's by Catch Company, Mike Buka, 3.75 inch. It says the Triton, Mike Buka, has created one of the most revered swim bait lineups on the U.S. market. Catch Company and Triton Mike work to bring modified versions of these revolutionary jointed swim baits to the masses without compromising Mike's rigorous quality standards. The result is the instant classic, the Baby Bullgill. And I'm sure you've seen the Bull Shad and the Baby Bull Shad as well. It's just a shad imitation as opposed to a sunfish or bluegill imitation. This is like not super easy to open, but I'm going to bust it out for you guys and show you. And these things look awesome swimming. Like, just go out. If you buy one of these, just go toss them in some clear water, whether it's a swimming pool or a creek or something like that. And just the way they look when they're swimming, the faster you kind of retrieve them and swim them, the faster that tail spins on them. You guys can't really see the action with me moving them through the air. But you can imagine with all those different joints in them that it's going to move pretty good and look really lifelike. So these things are really, really, really nice swim baits. Some people are swim bait people, some people aren't. I really hope to. I know that a lot of the guys go out there and just catch absolute slaunches, throw swim baits, and throw big swim baits. So definitely want to go out and throw that soon, and hopefully not end up losing it before I catch a fish on it. With my luck, I probably will, but that's an awesome bait right there. Woo! And guys, let me know. I want to know, people in the chat, if you guys have any stories about catching a small fish on a giant bait. Because I know I've caught little sunfish on like 6-inch Senkos. I've caught little sunfish on cranks and stuff before. Sometimes it happens. It's not super common, but let me know in the comments. Let's see. You can share mine. You can send me some off the hook. I ain't got fancy link thing, but everyone go follow HOOKSET Snags and Drags Fishing on whatever apps he's on. Yeah, Snags and Drags is on Fishbrain, Instagram, and YouTube, obviously. So yeah, check out Snags and Drags. So guys, I would love to keep this thing going, but I'm just gonna do a quick review of everything and like of all the baits, real quick recap, and then we're gonna go ahead and end this thing. I really hate ending it with 12 people in here, but that's just how it's gonna go tonight. I promise the next live stream won't be as fast, and it's still been a good 2.5 hours. You know that you're crazy when you're so used to doing marathon live streams that a 2.5 hour one seems short to you, and you're like apologizing to everybody. But the last item I wanted to show. This is actually one of the coolest things. He sent me a sticker, which this is like definitely going to end up going on kayak or vehicle or something like that. But Kentucky Guy Fishing, and he's got an awesome logo. So it's the outline of a bass, like a big old bucket mouth bass, and then in it is a boat, freaking fisherman on it with a big old bent rod. Like, that's super awesome. I really like this this logo. KGF, Kentucky Guy Fishing. So yeah, thanks for that, man. I didn't even know I was gonna be
What up,
getting a
big?
sticker. And do you have those like shirts for sale, or are they just like personal at this point?
I'll sell them if somebody wants one. If a couple people want one, I'll just make some and just shoot them out to somebody if they want them.
Okay. And what is that material that shirt's made of? Because that looks like a nice material.
It's dry fit.
Okay. Yeah, those things look awesome. I might contact you about those. But yeah, that's the sticker, that's the logo, and then same thing on his shirt, same thing on his YouTube channel. Very cool. I did not realize I was gonna be getting a Kentucky Guy sticker with that. So that's definitely a bonus. All right, y'all. So quick recap, the one I just showed, the Mike Buka baby bullgill. What line would you throw with this? Is this something you'd throw with some braid?
I'd probably throw fluoro on it.
Okay, and what, like 20 pound, 14 pounds, somewhere in there?
I'd probably go 14. Yeah.
14. Okay. All right. Just curious. And then we got the clutch, the Guggen Squad clutch. It's a lipless crank in the shad color. Super rattle action on it. And it's a good 2.5 inch. Funkin' CT caught a rainbow with a 5-inch jointed swim bait as soon as it hit the water. Yeah, you just tell me the story like yesterday. It's crazy. England Spider said, great unboxing. Thanks for the stream. Really appreciate it. Thank you. If there was more to unbox, I'd keep going. You know me, when it gets to these live streams, I mean, we could just turn it to a discussion. We could turn it into playing videos, stuff like that. But tonight, for the rare occasion, I'm actually not gonna try to do like a 6-hour live stream like I did yesterday. I'm actually gonna be smart and try not to get burnt out on all this stuff and keep my responsibilities going and everything. And so I really appreciate you guys. Sorry I can't keep going longer, but we're gonna show you guys a couple more of these, recap a couple more baits, and then we're gonna go ahead and let Kentucky Guy get to his night. Let you guys get to whatever else you want to get to. What I will do before I end this thing, if you guys want to be detectives for me, go see if anybody is live right now. Anyone in the fishing community is live, and I can go look too after this. But I'm gonna send, if any of you guys want to, send you guys over to raid somebody at the end of this thing. Try to help somebody out. So that's how we'll kind of end this thing. Try to, if anybody's interested in doing that, send anyone who's not done watching fishing content over to some other awesome person in the community, if anyone else is live. So let me know if anyone else is live. This was the Z-Man Chatterbait CFL. I guarantee that's not a cheap bait. That's the bladed football jig. So it's like a chatterbait mixed with a football jig. Super interesting. 3/4 ounce, like a PB&J color. A lot of trailer options for that. The creme or cream green pumpkin 3 3/4 inch crawls for trailers or just for soft plastics for just throwing. Weightless or whatever, Texas rig. Those are awesome. Got the little books with the tips and tricks and stuff like that always come in there. Little stickers that always come in the mystery tackle box. If you guys haven't got mystery tackle box, I recommend at least getting one. There's a deal they have, I think, where you can get your first one for $10. So to try it out. So definitely look into them. They're awesome. Here's a little spotlight real quick on that that bullgill, that baby bullgill jointed swim bait thing that I had off the HOOKSET. Later, who's leaving? Have a good sleep. Had fun. Go look at your Fishbrain notifications. You'll see I'll follow. Yeah, I'll follow back, Hobbs. Thank you. Freshwater Fiend's got a big tournament coming up. I'll wear your shirt and show your channel some love if you want, Kentucky. That's what he's saying to you, Freshwater Fiend. Have a good sleep. Had fun. See you. Good night. I would put it through the bait to keep it straight out, but putting it just through the tip, you get better action. Wait, what are you talking about off the hook? Is he behind in the chat again? What bait were you talking about off the hook? All right, so real quick before we recap the rest, this is that baby bluegill is actually the monthly. They do this every month. They'll spotlight some certain bait. Mike Buca's baby bluegill is the Mystery Tackle Box Hat Guy's monthly spotlight bait. It says catch company and legendary lure designer Mike Buca worked to bring modified versions of his revolutionary swim bait to the masses without compromising Mike's rigorous quality standards. The Buca baby bluegill is the newest collaboration between those two brands. It's a carefully crafted swim bait ready to make waves. The baby bluegill works exceptionally well in places where bigger fish feed on panfish, obviously, shad, or small bass. Give a smooth and steady wind allows the bait to swim 2 to 5 feet below the surface. Faster retrieves will keep a tighter swimming motion while helping the bait rise to the top. The baby bluegill works on medium to medium heavy casting and spinning rods. They recommend medium to medium heavy crankbait style rods, moderate, medium to fast retrieval speed, with a 10 to 15 pound fluoro or mono line. So there's the answer to that question. And then, in case you're wondering where I should throw this, where do bluegill live? Bluegill live rivers, ponds, streams, lakes. They're the most common forage bases for most predatory fish. Where to look for bluegill: under logs, near docks, isolated weed patches, deep grasses, rocky shorelines, shaded banks on sunny days. Bass will lurk near each of those bluegill hangout spots that I just mentioned. They'll be waiting for a quick and an easy meal. The baby bluegill blends right in with the pack and immediately gets smacked by bass who are fooled by its realism and its lifelike action. So that is way too much about the Mike Buca's baby bluegill. Again, whopper plopper in the monkey butt. It's a 90 size. Throw this thing out in open, shallower water. Like steady retrieve it, work some pauses in and stuff like that. Get some topwater blow ups. We got the liquid mayhem that you're going to put on soft baits. You're going to put that on there, and it's a fish attractant, so it should help you get more bites. That one in particular, they have different scents. That one smells like garlic and crayfish. Then you've got the Catch Company hardhead jigs, football jig, and a brown and orangish pink with these little black stripes, almost like tiger stripes on there. Even got some bright orange on that head. Big old fat football head jig with these weed guard on it. That thing's pretty sweet. Got the Excite Baits soft plastics. They're a green pumpkin or a green or watermelon seed, whatever you want to call it. And these are good for drop shot or good for Texas rigging. And they've got a really interesting tail on them for sure. It's like an 8 or a 10 pack in there. So many baits in this box, man. He just really, really took care of me when it comes to this giveaway. Like, so much stuff in this little box. At first, I was like expecting, I don't know. I knew there was going to be a bunch of baits in there. When I saw the box, I didn't realize it would have so many baits in it. I was like, wow, like maybe it's not as many baits as I was thinking. But, man, this thing's just packed. And then there's some worm hooks. Can't go wrong with a couple worm hooks to help you out with those soft plastics and stuff like that. Oh, Off Thug Outdoors said you should buy Vector hooks. Later, fishing junk. See you later, man. Have a good night. I'll look into Vector hooks and I'll look into your tungsten angler weight company and stuff like that. But I'm all about go like cheap quality stuff if I can. Like quality stuff for sure, but as cheap as possible. But I know that you get discounts with your codes and stuff, so I'll look into it. So you got this right here, this bladed jig or chatterbait or whatever you want to call it, and this one was the mustad scatter shad blade jig. That's a nice looking bait there. Jeez. And then you got this other football jig. So this one was actually the Hard Hats Catch Company one. I lied to you. The orange one was by Dobbins Rods. So I totally lied about that company. But this one was the Catch Company one, the Hard Hat jigs, football head jig. And I don't know what you call that color. Actually, I do. It's an Okeechobee crawl. That's what you call that pattern. That green pumpkin looking thing with the blue on there. It's an Okeechobee crawl color. I'm slowly learning my bass stuff, guys. I'm getting it down. And then this one was really interesting. This was the Marabou Pro Runner, which is it's by Blakemore Road Runner, and it's just like a bladed feather jig for bass. Super interesting. Probably something for colder water, finikier bass. But definitely something to try. You probably catch crappie and stuff on that as well. And then last but not least, our 5 to 10 foot diver. Got a big old bill on there for deep diving. 1/2 ounce, 3.5 inch shad pattern Loco 10 crankbait by the original Castaic brand. And this is from Texas, manufactured in Texas. So you can look them up, Castaic Lures on Facebook or Castaic Lures on Instagram. And that's how you spell Castaic right there. So that is the awesome tackle box that I won from Kentucky Guy Fishing's giveaway. And go check out his channel. His link is in my description because he's got an awesome, huge giveaway going on at 1,500. You guys still have time to enter that. So that's coming up soon. Hobbs says, why was the stream so entertaining? I mean, like, I'm never entertained by streams. Man, I really appreciate that. Yeah, this is and I even do more entertaining stuff like with the trivia and with the playing videos and stuff like that. It's a shame that I'm tired tonight and I'm actually wrapping this thing up. But I really appreciate that. We tried to keep it entertaining for you guys. And go ahead and you said you rang that notification bell. So when I'm doing future live streams, you should know when I'm going live. I try to set up the live stream a couple hours in advance so you guys will know. But yeah, please join us for future live streams. We'd love to have you. We'd love to hang out with you. If you have any questions or if you'd like to contribute with your own advice, we really appreciate that. So thanks for being in here, Hobbs, and everybody else. I want the GoPro. Yeah, you need to go enter that giveaway if you haven't already. You know how crazy that would be if he wins your giveaway and then you win his giveaway? That would be absolutely nuts. Like, what are the chances of that? Harrison said nice. Anything else, Kentucky guy, anything you got coming up besides the giveaway? Anything you want to talk about or anything since I got you here?
No, I got a new video getting ready to come out the next couple of days about talking about the donkey rig.
Okay.
I don't know if you know what the donkey rig is, but
no, I actually don't.
I ain't gonna spoil it now, but I'll let the video come out and everybody can see.
Okay, so that's coming out in the next couple of days?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys have the link. It's in. You guys have been sharing the link. I'm sure the link is in the description. It's Kentucky Guy, so KY Guy Fishing, no spaces, capital K, capital G, capital F. Go check them out. Awesome content. The donkey rig. So you guys, if you don't know what that is, you'll find all about that when he comes out with that video.
Absolutely.
He said, "Oh, trust me, I have been entered." Yeah, I entered that giveaway a long time. As soon as I heard, "Oh, this dude's giving away a kayak," yeah, I'm entering that thing. So notifications ready. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So anything else? Is that it? You got that video coming out, and just stay tuned. Giveaway, obviously.
Yep, that's it.
Yep. And as far as news with my channel, sometime in the next week, I'll be announcing the rules for my giveaway. It's celebrating 500 subscribers. I'm at like 515, 520, something like that right now. To actually win, like me actually giving away the giveaway, it's gonna be 2 winners. I always do at least 2 winners for my giveaways, and it's probably gonna be at like 700 subscribers. I'm probably gonna make you guys wait a little bit, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be like a good prize, something you're gonna want to win. So that's how that's gonna go. And then I do plan on doing a separate giveaway sometime soon for a mystery tackle box, and it's not gonna be as awesome as his was. It's just gonna be a normal bass mystery tackle box. I probably won't even open it and look what's inside. I'll probably just get one of mine that I always get to me and then send it out to one of you guys. So I'll let you guys know on both those things. But he's got his awesome giveaway. I pointed the wrong way. He has his awesome giveaway. I've got a couple giveaway things coming as well. Maybe not as awesome, but, you know, still want to give back to you guys any way I can. So that's what we got. First part, sorry, I called dibs. That's hilarious. Was this channel in here earlier? What do you mean, Fishing Gods? And guys, check out Fishing Gods if you haven't. Someone share that link. Hopefully he's still there, or hopefully they're still there. We got Fishing Gods yesterday up to 100 subscribers, 100 hook sets in the middle of our live stream. That was awesome. I was super happy about that. So what do you mean by was this channel in here earlier? I'm kind of confused. Like, do you mean was Kentucky Guy in here earlier? When I started this live stream, it was just me, but the whole point of tonight was for Nick here from Kentucky Guy Fishing to come in, talk, and I unboxed a bunch of bass baits that he had sent me as part of a giveaway that I won from his channel. Missile baits make some sick jigs. I'll have to look into them. Missile baits. I might have heard of them. It does sound kind of familiar, but like I said, I'm not the biggest jig guy. I'm just now getting into jigs, so awesome. All right, that's all I really have. I'm gonna set like a 60-second timer right now. If anyone has any questions or anything, I don't just want to like kick you guys out and say get the heck out of here. So you guys have about 60 seconds or so to get final questions, comments, anything here, and then we're gonna go ahead and end it. But thank you, Kentucky guy, for coming on and doing this thing and doing the awesome giveaway and everything. I really appreciate that.
No problem, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you.
Yep, I look forward to, like you said, trying to figure out some form of collab or some way we can work together with our channels in the future, because I think that'd be good for both channels, and I think it'd be, just a fun experience just for us to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, fishing guys, there's two of us that run this channel. I just want to know if the other guy was in here earlier. So is this Riley or is this, I forget what the other guy's name is. Riley is the one I know more, and I'm pretty sure he's more in charge of the Fishbrain account. But let me know which one you are and what your name is and everything. I'd like to get to know both you guys, but I think Riley's the one I know more. But no, fishing gods, this is the first time that your account's been in here tonight. That's funny. They don't even know what's going on with their own account. Do you have a PO box I could send you stuff? Me? Yeah. I actually don't think that my address is in this. If you're talking to me, I don't know if my address is in this description, because I don't like to just put my address and everything, but my email address is. So just email me and I'll give you my address. And I don't know exactly what you're trying to send me, but if anyone sends me anything as far as baits or anything like that, I always try to review them, try to give people shout outs, bring them on live streams if they want, whatever. Any way I can try to support, shout out, show recognition, stuff like that. Unidentified user, what up? Thanks for joining. We're actually about to end this thing on unidentified user. We did an awesome little short mini interview with my man here from KyGuyFishing. We opened a lot of awesome bass baits. Just recapped them all, so I won't get any of those back out. But it was definitely pretty cool, and showed one of his videos and stuff like that. Just had a pretty cool discussion. So now I'm just giving the last couple minutes for anyone to ask anything, whatever. It's funny now. Now we got 8 people. People just keep coming in. I'm Aiden. I mostly run the TikTok and most of the YouTube account. Okay, so you guys are both active with the YouTube account, and you're more active with the TikTok. He's more active with the Fishbrain. Gotcha. So anytime I'm messaging Fishing Gods on Fishbrain, though, it's probably Riley, and then you're Aiden. And I know which one. I don't really know how to describe how you guys look, but I know which one is which for sure. Aiden, yeah, he is. How do I join? Fishing God said, how do I join the giveaway? Whose giveaway? Are you trying to join Kentucky Guys giveaway? Or are you trying to join my giveaway? So for my giveaway, I haven't announced the rules yet. So just hit the notification bell next to my subscribe button if you haven't, and you'll see the video as soon as it comes out with the rules. As far as Kentucky Guy, what I'm going to do real quick is I'm actually going to go. I won't share the screen or anything like that, but I'm going to find his video with where he's announcing the kayak, giveaway and everything. Is that in a video? Do you have a video where you announced the rules for all that?
No, I think.
Or is that just an Instagram thing?
Yeah, I think it's more on Instagram.
Okay.
But I've got it on Fishbrain also, but it's just not as strong on Fishbrain.
Okay, so here's what I'll do. It's more like get on Instagram, get on Instagram or Fishbrain to enter that. I know you guys have that Fishbrain fishing gods. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share all of his social media information real quick in the chat. So look in the chat right there. That's his Facebook account, that's his Instagram account, and that's his Fishbrain account. So I believe on Instagram or Fishbrain would be a good place to go to find the rules for that, and just look for him on there, and he posts about it pretty regularly, so you should be able to find that stuff.
Yeah, subscribing is automatically 10 entries. Each tag is 1 entry, and resharing, like if you're on Instagram, resharing on your story or just resharing on Fishbrain on your actual page is 5 entries.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, you guys have chances to get a lot of entries and stuff like that. Let's see. I'm trying to send everyone that has helped me some baits. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I'd definitely take that. But yeah, just email me on my email or DM me on Fishbrain. As soon as I follow you back on Fishbrain, then it'll let you DM me, and then we can talk about that. I won't say no to free baits, and I'll try to give you as much of a shout out as you want me to give you. I will give you for the baits or whatever you send me. That's kind of how I do that. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up, guys. Harrison's still 11 away from 400. Would be awesome if you guys could help him get there. So if anyone hasn't picked up Sharp Fishing TV, please consider doing that. I'm not gonna tell anyone what to do, but I go live with him or them all the time, or with him all the time. There's 2 people in charge of that channel over there, but it's Harrison who's typing right now. Me and him go live together, and he's got this Florida series. He just got back from Florida, so some awesome videos coming out soon. And I don't think he said I don't think he's doing a giveaway or anything like that when he hits 400, but it'd be an awesome milestone. He said, Sunfish King, you're literally gaining hook sets like magic. LOL. He said, okay, thank you. We need to do a collab sometime. Yeah, that'd be fine. No matter how you want to try to do it, we can message about that. I'm always down for working with other YouTubers and stuff like that. All right, guys. So that's all I got tonight. I'm going to go ahead. I meant to end this thing at 10. Now it's 10:30. I'm going by Bass Pro tomorrow, so I'm buying some baits. All right, Hobbs. Yeah, I definitely look forward to talking to you more and getting to know you a little bit more. And like I said, I will follow you. I'm writing down Hobbs Outdoors right now. I will follow you on Fishbrain. I will subscribe to you. I will ring the notification bell. I will like and watch and all that stuff. I'll help you out in any way I can. I am all about support. Anyone who knows me knows that I just literally can't help but trying to help people out and just it's just my nature, just kind of how I am. So I'm all about supporting and trying to help other people out. So that being said, we're on the same time. So good night. Yeah, it's 10:30 right now. It's Central Time. Are you guys in Texas or where are you guys at, fishing guys? Oh, my noties are broken, so don't bother. Oh, yeah, my notifications are screwed up. All right, y'all. That's about all I got. Thank you again, Kentucky Guy, for being here. Thank you guys, everybody here in the chat. Really appreciate you guys. I don't know the next time I'll go live for sure, but I can promise you I'll be live at least once this weekend. I got to go live and do an interview really soon with with Backyard Boy and Ashton Basson. I got to go live and do a content creator live stream soon. Even sooner than that, definitely this weekend, I want to try to do a trivia live stream. It's been a little bit, and everyone's asking me, please do another trivia. Those are fun. So if you guys haven't been part of my Sunfish King trivia, come join that. When I do that, I'll let you guys know. They're always super fun. That being said, before I drag this thing on any further, later, everybody. Oh, you're in Minnesota, so you're above me, not below me. Okay. Thank you guys all for being in here. Thanks again, Kentucky Guy. Check out Kentucky Guy's channel. His link's in the description. And have a great night, guys. And I'm sure I will see you guys all again soon in one of these live streams. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for being part of the Sunfish Squad. Tight lines and good luck out there on the water. And just thank you guys again for being here. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your night. Later, Harrison. You're going to have to email me, DM me, and we'll talk about Multispecies Weekly and what your plan is going forward, man. If you get too busy, like I said, absolutely no big deal. I'll take it over if I have to for a little bit. But, yeah, we can talk about that. Later, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it, click this end broadcast button and end the thing here. Thanks again. Have a great night, guys. Really appreciate it. Sunfish King out.
See y'all.